everyone, and welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show.
So funny. I was like super empowered. I don't think I could sleep.
Still follows the same rules, has the same characters and all that stuff,
Yes.
but it just tweaks it a little bit.
You're reading fantasy, and it's so grounded. It's so completely grounded in reality.
Rule clarification, if we both get it wrong, do we get bonus points?
Soldier Simmons, it is my pleasure to now pin you, raising you from the rank of soldier to dedicated.
That didn't happen in the books, but it was awesome.
I nailed it.
I nailed that.
I nailed it. Let me bring you comfort about Egwene. I know you haven't seen her in a month, but let me tell you this story about how badass she is right now.
That fight scene, my boy went through 5 daggers.
Everybody's flower is different. I think we learned that in the books. This is I think for me, top 5 moments ever on screen.
When I read it, I felt empowered. I felt called to action.
One of the best quotes in the whole series is when Gaul says, "Do you like to dance, Baron Ibarra?"
The Knights Who Say Chill,
AKA the band of really, really nice good guys.
Let a couple more drink on.
Did you review your chain everywhere?
I am.
Do you have a chaser? Should you need it?
Can I have a little bit of mine too?
Oh, no.
Yo, this is good.
good.
Young people do like this now or something instead of the.
Oh, they do. It's like this.
The heart emoji.
Don't jiggle.
It folds. I like the way you wiggle.
You
For
wiggle.
sure. We're going to review the entirety of season 1 of the Wheel of Time, the whole thing, finale of Rings of Power. Welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show. I see you all in the chat. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am here with my Wheel and Chill co-host, Wine Spring Cafe, and our special guest, Meg Moss 3 Wheeling. I'm a little upset that she's here and did not bring us drinks, but whatever.
Uh-oh.
Just saying.
Cheers.
Cheers. I got my drink
Cheers.
here, but not as good as your drink. Hey, everybody. I am Tavern. I am a co-host here on the Wheel and Chill Show. I will start my intro first, and then I'll pass it on to everybody else. I'm usually one of the last people to go, but I'm going to change things up because I'm feeling ranchy. I don't know.
Oh, my.
Weird. I'm feeling weird. So, yeah, Tavern Tavern. I do a lot of Wheel of Time merch. You can find it on Redbubble, on TeePublic, and we can find Wheel and Chill merch specifically on Zazzle. Wine Spring, you got a mug over there
Yes.
that you can look at that. It's a Wheel and Chill mug
Ooh, so
that you can
pretty.
get on Zazzle. Just look up Tavern Tavern. I also am the host of the Wheel of Time Drunken Spelling Bee, which is a monthly show on this channel. That's a lot of fun. Nobody cares if you can spell. Hell, they don't even care if I can say the words right.
They kind of want you to not be able to spell.
Yeah,
truthfully.
because when you don't, you have to take a shot.
That makes sense.
And just the last thing I'll say is October 12th is our next Drunken Spelling Bee show. And our guests for that show will be Wine Spring Cafe,
Me.
Sulin, and London River for the Battle of the Blondes.
Nice.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I might even put on a blonde wig. You don't know.
Do it. Definitely do
Do
that.
it.
Yes.
Listen, you always challenge me. Last time I said, "Oh, I eat mayonnaise on toast." Video.
Never
or it
seen
doesn't
you do
count.
it. Never seen
Okay,
you do
alright.
it. So
Okay, fine. Meg's sister said she'd eat it because she's cool. Also, I got a thing on my nose. You're gonna
Dramatic.
see it. I got hit in the face with a lawn chair during hurricane prep. It happens. I'm kind of I'm upset about it, so let's not mention it. All right, just stare at it, let it go. All right, all right. Wine Spring. Stop.
taking it off. Taking
Wine
it off. I
Spring,
like
go
your
for it.
style. Oh, Meg, this is gonna be fun. Hey, Ryan Milky, welcome. You made it like at the beginning. That's wild.
I know.
What time is it even there? Okay, so I'm Wine Spring. You can find me on X at Wine Spring Cafe and at winespringcafe.com. And also my hashtag
What eats?
What Eats. and I specialize in Wheel of Time themed recipes for the fandom. This is not an annoying website. There's no stupid stories or even advertisements. So just go and find Tinker Soup and eat it. It's delicious.
It is delicious. No joke. I've had it. Matter of fact, I just downloaded your. Oh, you're gonna kill me because I can't remember the recipe. You just posted it the other day. It was like a soup thing.
Nine Eve's gnocchi soup.
Is that what it was with the pinto
Ooh.
beans?
Oh
That
no, the
sounds
pinto
No.
beans is Tinker Soup.
Yeah, Tinker Soup. Oh yeah, I downloaded that because
She
I'm
was
making
just
that here
talking
soon.
about it.
I'm
Yeah.
making it tomorrow.
Sorry.
It's so good.
I'm about to
I
make
make
that
it once a month.
yeah.
It's delicious.
Freaking
Oh,
delicious.
and you can find me on this channel for Nights to Say Chill D&D and on Malkier Talks for the NASA D&D one-shot stream that's lasted like a year, and some fun upcoming D&D projects. So yeah, definitely come back and check us out here too.
Yeah,
all the
that
time.
that NASA, the Nostronauts stream is going to be on Friday on Malkier Talks.
Yes.
And technically it's supposed to be maybe our final episode for the NASA bit of the fuck that. We're staying. We're not going anywhere. Ruth Mistress doesn't know this shit yet, but we're not going anywhere. So
I'm sure she
and
doesn't
now. And now to our wonderful, gorgeous guest, Meg Maz.
Yay!
Hello. I'm Meg Maz. I'm also on the Three Wheeling Pod with Rob from Malkier Talks and my sister Jen Sadai. Make fun Wheel of Time themed cocktails, play drinking games, talk about random stuff, and insider industry info. So that's it.
Yeah, they've got a really good show over there, and she makes drinks.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, theme drinks are tasty. All right, episode 7 for some of us was a roller coaster of emotions.
Well, notice I'm wearing a Rings shirt, but it's a Wheel of Time Rings shirt. So I was trying to kind of
On
go
that, how many
big.
rings were on there?
There should be 7
It looks like
for each
more
of the
than that.
Ajas.
I see 7.
Is
Yeah,
it 3 top, 3
7.
bottom in the middle one? No, there's 3 top, 4 bottom.
3
All right,
top,
never mind.
4 bottom. Yeah.
All right,
Mhm.
fine.
Okay. Okay, wait.
So you have
Look,
the dwarf rings on. All right, the dwarf rings. Got it.
we're already getting challenged by Patrick Lightbody in chat
What?
Uh-oh.
for
what?
the game not being as hard. So can I please?
You want to start with the game?
Just number 1. Just the first one. Do not look
Meg,
at
are
the
you
answer,
familiar with the
Tavern.
game?
No, I am not.
I'm
Okay,
stressing
so
out. I'm gonna get you.
the way
I'm
it
sure
works
you will.
is, I don't know. I can't see these images. I don't have the view on to see the images.
Good,
We get
yay.
the same thing as last time. I didn't look at them at all. We have a question image, which is basically a small snippet of something from the episode, and
From
we
the
have to
current
guess.
episode. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we have to figure out who it is or what it is or whatever.
I'm assuming zoomed in and all this
It's
craziness.
super
right?
zoomed in. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At least she hasn't learned how to blur shit yet. So
Learned. Don't talk
No, I'm
about
just
learned.
the harder she makes it, the worse it is for all of us.
The finale's gonna be
ready?
great.
Oh, I hate you so much right now. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let me where's put the window. Oh man, that's super tiny. Let me present this screen. It's like super tiny. I'm gonna have to zoom the hell in on this. That's not it.
Nope.
This is it. Hold on. Let's see what I can do here.
I totally know what that is.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right, chat. Y'all jump in, but don't look at chat, Meg. or
Still
Tab.
really tiny.
It is.
It's super tiny. I know.
very
There's nothing I
tiny.
can do about it. That's at 800%. I'm gonna Winespring, remind me to have a class with you on Canva, and how to put images in there so that they're.
Nah.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
do I start guessing now, or
Yeah,
how does this
yeah.
work?
Jen,
I
just
mean,
start
I
guessing.
think
You're-
it's.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think this is Adar's bracer next to Galadriel's bracer. That's what it looks like.
Oh man, you're getting detailed. I love it.
I don't
We have
know
a
if
hair
that's right.
follicle. We have Fenor's hammer. Tavern
not a
has
hair
no
follicle.
idea.
That's not a hair follicle. What the hell are you talking about? All right, let's see. I'm gonna zoom back out so that's a little clearer for me.
Do you need your other glasses, Tavern?
Yeah, they're over there somewhere.
that way, okay. Is it the lawn chair that hit Tavern? That's Mr. Moonman.
Where's that at?
Oh, no.
Okay, so we have Ryan Milky
Good job,
saying
babe.
Feanor's hammer. I don't think it's the hammer. I'm going out on a limb here. I think it's definitely an elf.
Not so easy this time.
No,
is
it's
it,
not, which is
anybody?
good. Which is good. So, too soon. Oh my god, I want to say it has something to do with Gil-galad.
Oh, it's so close.
Ooh.
Sorry, I shouldn't give any hints.
Like the banner on his horse, like with the thing that he's holding, but I don't know. I'm stumped. All right, chat. What do you guys think?
think
Somebody
we
said
got
hair
it.
follicle.
Yep.
I don't know why that's still up there.
Pretty funny.
Anybody else? Because we're gonna reveal
All
this.
right, reveal this one. You're gonna.
All right,
be
here we
just
go.
amazed.
Let's see how off I was. That's not from the freaking episode.
That is definitely not that image. But I love it.
It is Lord of the Rings.
It's Kritter XD. We miss you, Kritter. You guys were all so close. Everyone was really close.
I said elfin, or it was elf. It was kind of. He's a hobbit. Well, she's a hobbit in this. Whatever. I hate you so much.
He hobbit.
All right, we're gonna hide that now
They
because
hobbit.
I'm mad at you now.
Oh, that's so funny.
That was pretty good. Okay, let's get into the episode. So this episode, almost the entirety of it, with the exception of the small bits in with the dwarves, was all the Battle of Eregion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's hit the dwarf conversation first, just to get it out of the way, and then we can just focus on the rest of the episode. So
I assume we're allowed to talk about the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well.
yeah, you
correct?
can bring it up if it's absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, this is full. Hold on, I have banners. Full spoiler stream. I always forget the banners because I again do not have a mod, so I forget shit. Like that one or this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a button down there that you click. All right, full spoilers. Winespring, let's talk about the dwarf portions, and I will bring up some pictures.
Do it. Okay, so the dwarf portions were pretty awesome. Oh, this look here. Okay, so this moment I grabbed it because of how just precious Durad looks.
He loves himself some Elrond.
He does. He comes
does
through
love
and he
himself.
sees Elrond, standing in front of the tree, and he's like, "My buddy's here." And this is the first time we see them together so far this season, and they really helped carry last season. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. I've heard that from a few other people. I love their relationship, their friendship. And I loved, just the expressions they make in this scene were beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And almost like how they were one-upping each other about how bad things are.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he's like, I'm going to be dethroning my father soon. Elrond's like, all the elves are going to die. It's not good. It was not good.
Yeah.
It's like Elrond didn't even want to say say
Mm-mm.
anything after he said, "I'm about to dethrone my father." He was like, "Ah, shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, oof.
Oh, this is gonna suck."
You win.
Yeah.
So
Seriously.
before we get to this scene, we get the scene of, I think his name is Alvi, which is the delve master, the guy that's in charge of all the diggers. And he's talking to King Durin, and he tells him, "Hey, we got a messenger from the elves, and it says that the elves are under attack and they need our help." And the king basically says, "This is great, because now they're really desperate. We need to get those mines open because we're losing money." And he says that's what happens. And then Alvi, because he says that Disa and Prince Durin are holding the mine, and he says, "You got to get them out of there," right?
Yeah.
How did that whole scene play out for you, Meg?
I mean, essentially relayed to the Delve Master that, okay, he's clearly not himself. He doesn't have his priorities straight. So we need to reassess the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. And when he gets to Disa and Prince Durin,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "Yeah, we're with you," it's a huge shock.
Yeah. Like, was everyone else as surprised as I was in that moment?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't, because I was expecting that was where it was going to go, I guess.
Really?
But
Oh my
I
God.
didn't expect it to happen so soon. I mean,
mhm.
I figured they would. I mean, they've been milking the freaking Gandalf reveal
Yeah.
for 2 seasons now. I figured,
Yeah.
okay, the dwarves can,
Do we
they'll-
still technically know, though, if it is?
we don't know
for
it's
sure?
him, because, but
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's not him, there's a lot of
There's
people
gonna be a
gonna
lot of
stop
pissed
watching.
people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people gonna stop
A
watching.
lot of frustration. Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
after all this shit, if they say, "Oh, it's Saruman" or it's freaking Radagast," I'm done.
Look, if it's Saruman, I'm
done
hanging
with these
out.
bastards.
I'm hanging out. I'm
Yeah.
definitely watching next season. If it's Saruman, that'd
Okay,
be
maybe,
pretty
maybe,
neat.
but
Yeah.
nobody really wants to see Radagast. I'm just,
Yeah, Radagast, I'm like, whatever. I got enough.
I'm not
of
gonna
movies.
lie.
Radagast
Nobody
the
wears. Yeah, Radagast the
Mhm.
Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gets the one that gets high with the rabbits and shit. Yeah, that one. But yeah, it was interesting.
Don't leave the rabbits
right?
hanging.
Yeah, don't leave the rabbits hanging. It was just interesting that they backed, he backed him and said, "Oh, there's an elf waiting for you," right? Which is what led to the meeting. I'm just gonna say right now that this scene, is it me, or did Disa just look like she was way more willing to beat the shit out of people?
Oh, hell yes, she did.
Yeah.
She's badass.
Yeah.
She's like
Badass.
exposing
She is
major
queen.
leg, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so distracting.
It's freaking amazing. I love her so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
too.
let's see. Let's see what it says. Oh, it's gonna be funny when the Dark Wizard just says, "Oh, hey, blank, what have you been up to?"
Just falling
That's
from the
pretty
sky.
So after this conversation, we go back to Eregion for a bit. After the Elrond and Prince Durin conversation, we shoot back to Eregion, and then we come back, right, to Durin giving this speech, right? Which,
dude, there's a really epic photo from that
All right.
moment. If you can find it.
If I can find it.
That was a neat moment to see
That
Durin
one?
like that. Yeah, I love that.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
That is a good shot. Meg, what'd you feel about the speech?
I mean, I felt like it was pretty powerful,
Yeah.
and really kind of, I was surprised to see that he was giving it to so many people, or so many dwarves. So like he was really going to have like the whole community behind him. So
for me, leading up to this moment, I was actually really nervous because right before this started is when we see the king with the axe.
Yeah, and he walks
He
out
just
of the room
looks
with the axe.
maniacal. Yeah, he looks insane.
Mhm.
Like, and I kept waiting for him
Me
to
too.
like walk up behind Durin and just like
Yeah.
axe him. And so it's like the whole time I'm like leaning and like, oh, Durin, no, you know. So I almost don't remember what he said because I was so anxious in this moment, waiting for something to happen that just did not happen.
That's true. Yeah, I totally forgot that I was on pins and needles waiting for that to happen.
Wrong,
Yeah.
wrong
Yeah.
area. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, it was
He's
just that
everywhere.
one
He's all
image
over the place.
amidst the other images. Well, I'm looking. Hold on. I'm trying
There's
to
one more
find-
zoomed out that looked kind of cool that I grabbed, but it's
Hold on, let
basically
me
the
see
same.
if I can
like
do the
body
extra
language, like,
extra large view here so I can find it. There's that one. I think it's before. Oh yeah, right here.
yeah, that looked pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Right
So one, I thought the speech was incredible.
there. Do you remember anything he said?
Basically, he said, "We're badasses. Remember, we're badasses. The elves need us. Nobody is better than we are. Nobody is stronger than we are. Nobody is more of a
Loyal,
friend,
I think, or something.
loyal
Yeah.
than we are.
That's right. That's right.
And
Yeah.
and we are stronger than the bones of the earth."
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm still getting chills. His freaking speech was insanely good. And then we get Narvi showing up again with a big old hole in his head. Talking about how King Durin took the axe to his men and carved through them. And we don't know what's going on with Disa.
Oh my goodness. There's some facial expressions that Durin made that are like Oscar worthy.
Yeah. We don't know. There's Narvi, my boy. I love him. So yeah, we don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
with
right here.
Disa.
He's like, where is
but
Disa?
Narvi said one thing that he said so fast. I don't know how many people grasped or caught what he said, and I don't know if you guys did. He said he means to unleash that beast,
Which I assume is the Balrog.
Yes.
the one that I think Disa told him about when
Yes.
she did the scream in the pond freaking cavern.
Mhm.
And she got that weird resonance back. So what we know from the Lord of the Rings is that, or what we've told in the Lord of the Rings is that the dwarves dug too deep and
Mhm.
released the Balrog.
Yes.
Mhm.
It makes it sound here like King Durin went and released the Balrog,
Right?
Mhm.
which is crazy to me. Super crazy to me.
Yeah. Lightblinded Philip brings up an interesting point in chat. Yeah. Okay. So the part I don't understand is why it took the whole army to stop the king. Couldn't they have still sent most of the army to help Elrond? I still think they could have. We don't know yet.
I'm
Well,
gonna go ahead.
well, I also think this is leading us to the Council of Elrond, when Elrond is like, you can't trust the dwarves. They are only greedy and all of that. So I think it's literally this
This is the
moment
break?
where they don't show up for the battle and
Damn.
they break ties.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really
Um,
hard to watch.
Also,
Again.
I think that they kept the entirety of the army and sealed the doors because I think the King Durin is holding Disa.
Oh no. For real?
That's the only thing that I could think in my head that would keep Durin from sending any dwarves
Yeah.
to help Elrond, was that his wife is in danger.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Matthew is saying that Elrond tells Gandalf before the council that dwarves hide in their mountains. So yes,
Right.
this definitely, this leads to the break. And there's actually a couple of references, at least one more for sure that I know of, aside from the Balrog, the beast, and them hiding in the mountain. There's one more that we'll talk about later on in Eregion that leads directly to the Lord of the Rings movies, which I think is kind of cool.
Okay.
All right.
I love that. So with the dwarves theme too, there's something with Sauron that I found pretty interesting.
Mhm.
I put the images in there. Of course, nothing's labeled, so good luck. But they're during one of the dwarf
It's
scenes.
my favorite thing to do.
I know. One of the dwarf scenes, there's it kind of cuts to Sauron and he's meditating. His eyes are closed and then they pop open. Like he has been communicating. He's been
Like
doing
orchestrating
something,
things there.
orchestrating.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So like
you
he
think
is
he's
definitely using the rings. He's using the
All right,
rats.
let's see.
He's using all
Mhm.
sorts of stuff.
let's see if
I
I
mean,
can
probably
find
honestly like pushing Durin to go release the Balrog.
Oh
honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Is it
Yeah.
this one? Hold on. Ba-dam.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he like the next shot, his eyes are just like creepy open.
Doesn't he kind of almost have a little like
Ba-dam.
smirk
Yeah.
too or something?
He does. He smirks a
So-
lot this episode. Holy
I have
shit.
so many images of what this works. Yeah, as someone who meditates, I just highly don't recommend doing it for evil. Do it for good, please.
Y'all, just as a PSA, don't meditate for evil.
Don't meditate for evil, please.
Yeah. Align your chakras for good.
Amen, amen.
And do your
Someone's been doing
bowls
his homework.
and,
Oh
and
my
ring
god.
listen and ring your bowls for humankind. All right.
You know.
Don't yeah.
You know. You better be kidding because I do all those things.
I know you do. And I love you for it.
Okay.
Okay, so that pretty much ends the dwarves bit of the episode. And it's foreboding, right? Because basically, essentially, what we're getting is Sauron wins as far as the dwarf portion of the story goes. And we're in episode 7. So there's only one episode left. And I'm going to venture to say, and you guys tell me what your thoughts are on this, for future seasons, that what we're going to get from the dwarves is basically their struggle for survival against the Balrog.
Ooh.
And which
They're
is
definitely
gonna
gonna win, right?
yeah. Yeah, the Lord of the Ring, the Mines of Moria show us all the great things that happened in that battle.
For sure.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh god damn it, Patrick, you suck. Balrogs are lawn chairs not to be taken on by mere mortals. I hate you all.
Oh my gosh.
I
Wow.
hate you all. Mr. TNT, I think you're new to the stream. Maybe I don't think the army will fight the Balrog.
Dynamite.
It's going to be interesting because we know that the Balrog happens, and we also know that the orcs basically take over, the mines, or that whole kingdom. So it'll be interesting.
It's like spoiler alert. Movie's already out.
Yeah, spoilers
For
Sorry.
decades.
Wait, hold on. I got something for this. Warning: this is a full spoiler stream.
Yeah, right. Meg,
Okay.
you haven't read the books, right? Let me just double check.
I did read the original trilogy. I never made it through The Hobbit, and I've never read the Silmarillion. So
Okay.
I-
Okay.
Yeah.
More than us. More than
Listen,
us.
I read the Silmarillion. I've said this a million times. I've read the Silmarillion once. I'm never reading it again. I'm getting older. I need whatever brain cells I have
That's really funny.
to delve into the Wheel of Time TV series. I
Hey,
don't
those
have-
in chat, update us too on what you've read, just so we know kind of where you're at. That'd be really interesting to see.
Yeah. Let us know in chat where you have gotten to, or if you've read the books or only seen the movies. And if so, sorry about spoilers, but you saw the movie, so you know. Okay.
and there's a warning.
Yeah, and we had a warning. If you missed it, I'll play it again later. We get
Are we
to
also getting into? Have you guys played? And I can't think of what they're called now. The video games, the Shadow
the
of
what
Mordor
game?
and whatnot.
I've played them a little bit.
Because there's definitely things hinting to that as well.
Yeah,
So you've played the video games?
I have, but very little of them.
Okay.
Have you
Really
played
good.
Winespring?
No, Mr. Moonbound, if you're listening, We need to get those games, please.
Yeah, there's actually.
We'll be
listen,
playing soon.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get Return to the Mines of Moria,
Okay.
which is like a survival game where you build like a little you're a dwarf coming back in, we can play that as a group.
Ooh, that'd be fun on the Tavern arcade.
I'm
Or
looking up what
here
they're
on Will
called
and
now.
Chill.
It's like
Will and Chill,
Shadow of
okay.
Mordor is
Yeah, the
one
Shard of
them.
Mordor, which is the one where you can kind of.
What kind of console do you need?
I think it's all of them. Well, except probably Nintendo, but
I thought it was PC, wasn't it?
I have
no,
that.
I definitely
I
played
played
it on the
PC.
PlayStation.
I have
Okay,
a
I played
PC for
PC.
gaming.
Yeah, I played stuff on the PC.
Okay.
So there's that. There's
and there was a sequel. There was like Shadow of Mordor, and then there was a sequel as well.
And some of them might
I
be
can't
free to
remember what
play.
it is.
It looks like maybe.
they had a Lord of the Rings online, which was like a MMO that you could play,
Okay.
sort of like World of Warcraft, that kind of game style. That one was okay. Like I said, I didn't get into them very well. They had an RTS game. That was I will tell you a quick story about that game. I'm playing that game, and for whatever reason, I was testing out a freaking projector. So I had my laptop hooked up to the projector, and here I'm playing this RTS on this wall.
That's
and it's like 9 foot across. It was huge. And I'm at the table and I'm playing, and I'm fighting my little group of guys over here against some shit. And my daughter comes up. She goes, "Daddy, they're attacking you from the other side." And I had to do this. Oh, shit.
Good job, daughter.
I do not recommend playing anything on a screen that big.
That's awesome.
It's too much outside your peripherals.
Yes, Mr. TNT, we know about that. Let's not bring that up right now. He says, spoiler warning, don't look up Celebrim banner.
Banner,
okay, I'm going to ask
the
you this.
Hulk banner?
No, it basically, it's what happens to Celebrimbor in the books. It's a hint to what happens to him. I don't want to bring it up in case it happens in episode 8, and I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, good.
For episode 8.
I love that.
So,
and I plan on reading the books. So
yeah. Well, this is in the Silmarillion, I think. It's not in the Lord
I'm gonna
of the
do
Rings.
all of it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you are brave.
I love it. I'm so brave.
Okay. So let's shoot over to.
Okay, while he's
this
doing that,
guy.
we're gonna do a
Oh, you wanna
quote. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
I got a
Yeah.
couple quotes. And I'm just
Okay.
gonna read it. And you guys can guess.
Ooh,
And
you
in
know what? I'm
chat,
gonna
you
bring
can
up a
guess.
game too.
These are not too difficult for sure. So the first one is, "I will see to it that you are dearly rewarded." Who said that?
Sauron.
Sauron to Murga, what's her face?
Oh,
Yeah.
What was it again?
Merdania. To Airdania.
Eridania?
Yeah, to Airdania.
We have everyone saying Sauron.
Yeah.
Sauron. Let's give it a minute. Anatar. Ooh, better answer. Good
Ooh.
job, Mr. TNT.
Somebody's
He's
getting technical. Look at
dynamite.
you, fancy
It
pants.
was in fact Anatar.
Ah.
I know, so difficult. If we want to do an image, we can, because I know we're going to try and end on time tonight. So.
Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I can't guess this one because I just looked at it. Damn it.
That's why they're labeled.
Oh, dear Jesus. I know. Shut up. That's why they're labeled. All right. This one actually should be easy.
It says the person who saw the image.
No.
Okay.
Looking at this, I would have guessed it.
Oh, yeah. Now you can say that.
No, looking at this, I would have guessed it because it was a big part of the freaking show.
So I'm guessing Celebrimbor's destroyed forge. Something in there.
Okay, we have something from a
No.
forge.
I know what it is now. It's the pin that Elrond takes off and hands to Galadriel so she can unlock her handcuffs.
Everyone's wrong. Let's show the correct answer. Just kidding, you're all right.
Everyone's wrong. You suck.
Everyone's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Kissgate.
Yeah, there's a Kissgate in the chat.
I felt very awkward during that.
Some friends came over last night and we were talking about the episode, and they didn't catch on that he was saying, "I'm sorry" to her. He was apologizing to her, and she says, why? Or I think she says why or for what or something. I think she says why. He kisses her, gives her the thing. And everybody was like, oh, he was apologizing to her for putting her in this position. No, he was apologizing because he was about to kiss her.
Yeah.
100% is what I got out of that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Kind of like, sorry, mommy-in-law.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. It was kinda,
Gross.
I don't know if
It was
did I tell
very. We should definitely put that on the screen since we're talking about it and
what,
just
the smooch.
talk about it.
It
The
just
smooch.
feels super uncomfortable.
Yeah. It was
Okay,
weird.
and I gotta say, it actually made me think about something we talked about on the stream
Where is the smooch?
from what was the girl's name? Estrid and Isildur. You know, that whole moment where you think they're gonna like kiss, and then Estrid's maybe fiance, maybe brother, we don't know. Like
They didn't show it.
they didn't show the close-up kiss.
Nope.
And they definitely showed the close-up kiss here. So
They
it's
do.
like, they do, because they want you to know that's what's happening. So we'll see what happened with Estrid.
I told you every time they show a kiss, they show a kiss. They showed it with Poppy and Nobody. They showed it here. That was a misdirect. I don't think that was her bow. I don't think that
so
was
we'll
Estrid's
see.
bow. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion. And there is the awkward smoochy smooch.
This is not cute. Like, this was not great. Her face after, though, was great, which I did snag a photo of that.
Yeah.
Because Galadriel looks, I don't know what this look
like,
is.
what was that? You had your one shot and you screwed it up. What was
She's
that,
like,
dead
did-
fish boy?
Did you just do that? Did you have to use tongue? They didn't see it
Excuse
anyways.
me?
Didn't have to use tongue. You know?
I wonder if their tongues are pointed like their ears.
Okay.
Maybe they're forked. So it's like, oh.
Oh no, God. What the? Ooh. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Matthew in chat says even Adar was distracted. He was. It was the perfect distraction.
It was, because nobody was expecting that.
Not even the viewers.
Nope. I was like, okay, that's awkward. So, before we get to that scene, though, right?
Yeah.
We get let's go back to the start.
It was such a good moment.
with Celebrimbor, all happy,
I grabbed one of his sunshine coffee photos.
drinking his coffee.
He looks
That's
great. Here.
I love it.
Yes. I was so confused, or not confused, like kind of like, oh no, you know, like wait, when this came on screen, like this is not going to go well.
Wait, Mr. Boom or Mr. Moonmouse got us. Maybe it's because he was holding the ring. It's making him do weird things. Yeah, I was making him do stuff. All right. So when this scene came on, the first thing that went through my head was sunny days taking my dreams. I was like, what? Look like
Yes.
I was like, man, I want some of that. I want whatever
is
he's
it?
having.
It's the best part of waking up. It's
yeah.
Folgers
Soldiers in your cup.
So not all who won or lost is saying, as soon as he said he wanted to say goodbye, I thought he was going to give her something to escape and wondered why Adar didn't guess that. But I didn't expect that kiss. Nobody expected that kiss.
None of us did.
Nope.
It was so good.
And the fact, the fact that it was the cliche escape thing, like, I'm going to give you a kiss. Here's the key to the cuffs, which we talked about last episode as being magic cuffs, because all he did was click them together and she was stuck, which was weird. But all right,
was
so
the Adam for Adar.
yeah.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Here we go. Well done, Meg.
Wow.
Here's
I
your
like
trophy.
that.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
pretty good. That's why she's wearing the shirt. That's why she's
Did you see
wearing
she
the
got
shirt.
a trophy too? She got a
Oh,
trophy.
she got a trophy?
She got a trophy. She earned a trophy for that one.
Trophy, man. In the top corner for a little bit. No, that's
Team
cool.
Meg.
That'll make some people happy, but not me. Okay, so we got Celebrimbor, and he's in his study. He's happy that he put the rings together. He's drinking his cup of joe, and then he notices that the hammer is missing a jewel. Right?
Yeah. Wild.
And then after that, in comes Anatar saying, "Hey, are you okay?" Because he was on the ground looking for stuff. Did you fall? Because
It's
he's
like,
worried.
how did he know that? How did he know
Well,
he fell?
I think he's Meg. Okay, I'll let Meg. What do you think
Yeah.
brought him in at that particular moment?
Yeah, Meg.
Maybe he's just like, I mean, because he's got his like fingers in his brain, he's like sensing some discontent sort of thing and some confusion, you
Oh, I
know.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I think because of his near escape in the last episode where he had his little outburst, he's keeping tighter reins on him to some extent.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was the mouse. Before I realized it was kind of he was stuck in this like image
did
loop. I thought
anybody
the mouse
else-
was like, "Come on, Sauron."
I got Ocean's 11 looped video vibes from this. Like this is
That's
the
pretty
heist
much what it was.
situation. Like
That's
pretty much what it was.
The videos on a loop.
Yep.
But I will say that it was even though that's exactly what we got, right? It's a video like a security cam video on loop.
Yeah.
It was done in such a way that was kind of unique.
Yeah.
Right. Which I thought was amazing. I thought that the whole mouse thing and the fact that he figured it out even under the spell was pretty impressive.
And they alluded it to being weeks that this was happening, that he was under some type of spell.
Oh no, yeah, he's been under for a while.
Like it's been a siege, like a real siege. Like
not only a
weeks.
siege, but even before that, I mean, he's been basically Sauron's puppet since Halbrand showed up, and he allowed him to come in, and he showed up as Anatar, and that was back when Gil-galad had sent messengers with telling, hey, the rings worked, that never got to him.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been not even weeks, it's been months of him being under this spell, which is mind-boggling. So then we have that. He sees himself in the mirror.
Oof.
And that's such, I mean,
that was jarring. It was
Yeah.
really jarring when they showed it on the screen. Yeah.
I mean, he's battered, he's bruised. It's insane. At first I was like, wow, how is he bad? Why is he bleeding? Right. And it wasn't until he saw the destruction of his workshop that I was like, oh, that explains it.
Dang. Yeah.
Shit's been blowing up all around him. He's just not paying attention.
Yeah.
And then we have
It's back
look,
again.
new hammer.
Weird.
It's me. It's a me.
It's a magic.
So yeah, I mean, so his whole, I mean, I guess compulsion would be the right word, right? For this manipulation.
A familiar word for us anyway.
Yeah. For those of us in the Wheel of Time world, compulsion is a very big word for us. It's the actor playing Celebrimbor, and I don't know his name, so forgive me. If anybody knows that, throw it in chat, please. I'm going to bring something up that, and I feel ashamed, to be honest with you. I'm a little ashamed.
Okay.
He's on our C tier. From a few episodes ago.
Yes.
It's Charles Edwards.
Thank
there
you
it is.
for that.
Thank you.
So we decided before this stream that a couple of weeks after the episode 8 airs, we are going to do a recalibrating of the tier list, because holy shit, this actor put it out, like all of it out on the line. 100%.
Yeah. Beautifully done.
Yeah. It was insane how well he pulled that whole thing off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that happening, and then we have the elves. Oh wait, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up
I grabbed a couple shots of the mouse doing different
Mr.
things.
Mouse.
So cute.
He was
'Cause
so,
isn't that what Celebrimbor says? Isn't he like,
yeah, he goes, "Hi, Mr. Mouse."
"Hi, Mr. Mouse"? Like,
Yeah.
something's so sweet when you know he's like under some wicked spell.
I know.
I
It's
was
freaking
kind of
great.
thinking about the Green Mile too.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Yes,
That's
but I'm
old
not gonna lie.
school.
It took me to Ratatouille.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
That's where my head went with it.
So Patrick Lightbody earlier said made a pretty good point. Like, this season does a great job showing exactly how strong Sauron is compared to the elves. Celebrimbor is powerful dude, and Sauron utterly
Why
toys
is
with
it not
him.
showing?
And he really
Mhm.
does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, I tried to. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do.
Is Mithril
Is Mithril in your cup?
That was pretty great. I missed that one. I'm glad you put that up there.
I was looking. I was like, I clicked on his thing and it didn't pop up, and I was like, wait, what the hell's going on?
It's Mithril.
Oh, here it is.
I
It's
missed
this
it. That's
one.
great.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they did an outstanding job. Okay, so we go from that to him getting mad and throwing the hammer through the window, a la Thor. He's very lucky that it didn't come back and punch him in the eye, in my opinion. That would have been, listen, if that would have happened, my freaking fandoms would have collided.
Yes. Oh my god.
There would have been an incursion. There would have been an incursion in the multiverse that I couldn't handle. So yeah, so then he walks out and he hears the commotion. He walks out, and that's, I don't know if this is, no, this is when he's asking him, right, if he's okay. I'm trying to see if there's a shot, but I don't see.
There should
see
be
one.
about two. There should be one of him throwing the hammer. It's a little blurry, but it's because they sped it up so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be one of him throwing the hammer and then one of him walking outside, because it's a pretty epic shot, that first moment we see of him out there.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Well, it was
so
like, it was really the sound that made you think, because like you just put the hammer through the window and then you hear the sound in the battle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so
really
good.
Eerie. Yeah.
The transition that happened right there from the silence
Oh my god.
to the cacophony that's happening outside was insane.
Mhm.
So there's that. Is this where he hears it? Oh, there's where he sees what's
He
going
comes back
on.
in and he sees it.
Yeah. But this
So
look right
destructive.
here.
Oof.
Mm.
The
Yo.
smirk, like,
Jeez.
yeah, it doesn't fucking matter if you're under my spell right now. You're fucked.
Yeah. Like, I got you no
like
matter
he
what.
knows. Like he knows. And it's just crazy. And then
It was Sauron all along.
Tangent. Did you know that
Oh
actor
my god.
know he was cast for Sauron until he'd already filmed 2 episodes?
what was that?
Is that
He
true?
thought he
He
was
didn't know?
cast for Halbrand and only
Wow.
Halbrand. And then
No
the
way.
producers and directors took him aside after shooting 2 episodes and like, hey, by the way, you're Sauron.
Wow, that's
Wow.
like a Luke Skywalker. Don't tell anybody that this says he's your dad. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Oh my god,
Can
that
you
must have been so
imagine like
shocking.
going in and having this whole backstory for your character and then being like, oh,
Rewrite.
yeah, I gotta rethink this whole thing. I
That's
just saw the
crazy.
interview today. So
Oh, I
yeah,
haven't
I
heard
know.
anything
That's
about
really
that.
yeah. I didn't see that
Yeah.
either. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Wow.
Charles Edwards, you said his name was.
Mhm.
This right here cemented it for me.
Yes, Charles Edwards was his name.
What a
yeah.
painful image. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sad.
This basically surmises the entire episode for me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It was so
Just a
painful.
disturbing reality, like just closing in all of a sudden.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Okay, before we transition outside to the wall, right? And we get to Erdania. Let's do an image quiz.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I only did, I think, 9 this time.
Yeah, you didn't do a lot, so
Didn't do as many.
I'm only gonna
'cause
do
I
one.
grabbed some random quotes that seemed like they might be pretty easy for everyone.
All right.
Whoops.
Yeah, we know what happens when we think something's too easy. You then go out and make them impossible.
Well, next time.
All right, so Q3 is what I'm looking for. I'm not even going to look at that screen until it's oh.
Okay. Yep. There you
What the
go. Beautiful. What is that? What's even happening here?
Oh, let's see.
What's going on? Is that a telephone? What
It's
is this on the screen?
a bow. It's a bow with a quiver.
Wait,
Clearly.
what? Am I looking at what is happening?
What is? I don't know. What is
They're
this?
lips. They're lips.
Okay, absolutely.
We were just messing with you by not making. Just saying. But whose lips are these?
They're definitely not
Oh.
Galadriel's. I'm trying to think of what other woman we have. in
Rude.
this
Why can't they be Galadriel?
They're definitely not.
No, they're not Galadriel's lips. And they're not Merdania's lips.
No. They
And
must
they're
be
not-
one of
they're
the
not-
random other blacksmiths because that's the
They're
only
not
other.
Disa. Definitely not Disa's lips.
No.
Nice. Addicted to Love music video.
Oh.
Great.
Did they have clips from Cocktail in that video? Like the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise?
Oh,
Did it?
for Addicted to Love?
I don't know if it did, but
No.
I remember that.
No, it was
I
just
don't know, yeah.
it was him singing with a bunch of women in the back in little black dresses, playing instruments, and then super red lips. And they all had the same hairstyle and the same like glasses on, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They all look the same.
Got it stuck in my head
Um,
now. Thanks.
So Lightblind
I know, me
Fool
too.
saying it's an elven archer.
Oh, it probably could be that chick. That
You
was
think
a
it's-
glorious ending, I have
You
to
think
say.
the
God,
oh
I
yeah,
know, right?
the
Yeah.
archer that fired the fire arrow?
Mhm.
Somebody's saying Selena's Lowe's elf, which I think is the same person that we're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, I don't think that is though. I mean, it's possible.
Nobody thinks this is Adar.
Oh, yeah, it's One-
Cha-cha.
One skin tone is a little off radar. That's all I'm saying. He's got a little bit. He's a little ashier.
He's pasty.
Yeah,
A little ashier.
ashier,
A little
a little
pasty.
ashier. He has a charcoal palette. I don't know what. Oh my god,
Maybe it's Durin. You can't tell.
it could be Durin.
Could be Durin.
I don't think this is a woman.
It's definitely a woman.
I'm telling you, it could easily be one of the elf guards. One of the elf
Because
guards
they're all
on the
just
wall.
so pretty.
Like the elf captain. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. It could be a guy.
That is a woman.
So the only women.
The confidence of Meg. I love
All
it.
right, so here we go. The only women we've seen in this episode, right? Merdania,
Galadriel,
Yes.
Disa,
Galadriel, Disa.
Archer Elf.
We saw the archer elf. We also saw the female elf that was on horseback when the elf army first pulled in.
Okay. Okay.
That's it that they focused on that I know of.
Okay.
It says I'm going archer elf. Can't think of any other
Me
guesses.
too. That's what I'm going with. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The orc that built the cage was light blinded fool. And we know, like, he's got some good theories.
Yeah, but Light Blind Fool talks a lot of smack. Talks
Maybe
a lot
it's
of
Elrond.
smack. I'm just gonna
It's
let you
Elrond right
know.
before they kiss.
I've been practicing my taekwondo in the parking lot of the Walmart.
I know kung
ready
fu
to
now.
go. I'm ready to go. All right, let's find out who the hell it is. I was
Nailed
right.
it.
The one on the horseback.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
the
not the-
Archer Elf.
No, it's
That
a
is-
different person.
That is
That's
the
the
Archer Elf.
Is
Look,
it?
she has
Yes.
the quills on her back right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, they all have, like, a ton of them have quills on their
That
back.
is the Archer Elf.
It doesn't
It's the
look
same.
like
It's
her.
the same character.
That
yeah.
is her.
Okay, whatever. We're everybody was right.
Good job. Okay, so here's a
Right.
quote. Are we ready for the quote?
Patrick's like, wait, if those are dude lips, I'm gonna be
Confused.
if we have any pictures of the guard captain and
That's
those guys, I'll bring that up.
I think there is, but they're pretty like
All right.
messed
Let me
up.
shut this
Okay,
down.
here's
All
the
right, what's
quote.
your
Here's
quote?
the quote. Okay. Are you prepared to spend their life so freely? Are they?
That's Elrond.
Yeah. Yes.
She's mad at me right now. She's so mad at me right now.
Maybe it's not.
She just shot she just shot archer elves at me. Or archer arrows at me, whatever.
We got Elrond for sure in chat for Mr. Moonbound. So quotes are hard. So
The quotes are
because they're all really good. The ones I want to say, they're all really good. So everyone's gonna know who they
And
are.
memorable. Yes.
Yes.
the only reason I remembered that is because
Ooh, we got Duran Jr. from Patrick Lightbody. Okay.
Duran Jr. That's impressive. That's a say the quote again.
The quote was, "Are you prepared to spend their lives so freely? Are they?"
Yeah, that was definitely Elrond, and then all the orcs start looking at Adar like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Those vowels.
Okay, vowels are afraid. Ed.
Are you prepared? So
E-O-E
yeah.
A. There you go. Good luck. That definitely is easy to figure out. Yes.
The only reason I remembered that particular quote is because it's a very cliche quote, just said in different words. The last time we heard it said in a big scene is with Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton when he tries to fight him one-on-one, and he says, what are they going to say when they know that you won't fight for their lives or fight for them? Right? Are they going to fight for you when they know that you won't fight for them? Which is basically the same thing. Oh, excuse me. Just laughing so hard. Oh, I still have holes in my shirt. I love
this quote.
It's a great quote. No, don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's worded very well.
This episode specifically made me start liking Elrond because I've kind of pushed against him a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and
this episode, he's really shown he's a politician, he's a tactician, he's got the military side, he cares about those in his command. He respects his king and those around him. I was like, okay, I could see why people like Elrond.
At the same in the same moment that quote that you mentioned happened, Adar says something to him about being basically a paper pusher or some shit, and not a warrior. And he says, "You've never seen me do either." And I was like, that is a badass freaking moment.
Yes.
And then we see him fighting and kicking the shit out of people.
There's so many Elrond fighting images because they were all so cool. They really are. Like, I know you have to choose which ones you want, but there were so many good shots of him fighting. That scene too in the camp with Galadriel kind of in the back was so neat because we see the orcs having expressions to what Elrond is saying. And I thought that was great because he wasn't just speaking to Adar. He was speaking to every ear in the room. And that's a fascinating politician. That is a politician. So, and that's what he's supposed to be, right? Like, he's supposed to be a politician, right?
Yeah.
Like, we got to see it.
And we've already talked about, especially the last episode, we talked about Glug is already having doubts about Adar.
Yes.
And you definitely see that happening.
Glug is starting to become a really favorite character of mine. Whenever he shows up, I'm like, dissension in the ranks.
So that scene where Adar is like, send them in, you see Glug not like it. And then you see Adar like, let's go, like, let's charge. And you see Glug like,
backs out.
Doesn't. I was like, oh my God, what is this? What are they doing here? Like, dissent with the orcs? What?
Well, think about it. He's got a wife and baby. And he just saw his commander, who is supposed to be their father, right?
He's supposed to love them.
Send in a loose cannon onto the battlefield that could care less if he was killing elf or orc.
And then use his friends as a shield.
It
was an orc shield.
Oh. Dude,
I grabbed an image of that too because I was like, oh my.
Yeah, the entirety of Damrod on the battlefield, I loved.
Yeah. Well, when the king rides
every minute.
You see the king show up like, can't let this troll, on the field without me. Here I come.
It lasted shorter than I thought it would, though, to be honest.
Really?
It did. It did. But I mean, well, you would expect him to do way more damage than he did.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that a little
bit. As a chaotic entity, which is basically what Damrod was, just his haphazardness of walking into the battle like, and just like the first thing he does when he walks out of the trees, he kicks a freaking trebuchet and it launches it right? Launches the freaking
Like, why would
projectile,
you do that? Yeah.
right? Just for flip. And then he freaking swings at some people out of the way. He
Mhm.
stomps on a couple of people. He's getting shot with arrows. You two, come here. Plop, plop, plop. I mean, he's not even taking it seriously.
Yeah. The scene though, where he's getting taken down and stabbed and all that
Yeah.
seemed really fast when I was watching it. When I was going back through it today to grab screenshots, it was so detailed.
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
like
yeah.
1-2 punch, 1-2 punch, 1-2 punch. It was wildly graphic and bloody and disturbing. And it happened so fast watching the episode, I didn't really catch all of it. Like if I took a screenshot of every injury he took a lot. Like they really got him.
Oh no! Oh, the troll. Yeah, the troll took a ton of.
Oh man,
he
they
had
took him
so
down.
many arrows in his ass.
And just everybody got a piece of him. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Quickly.
Matthew has a question. Where is
okay.
that question? Okay. So is Sauron doing Adar in or the orcs? All right. I have my opinion. I'll let Meg go first.
What does this question mean?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So basically, if
I'm very confused too. Thank you, Answering.
So is Sauron doing Adar in or the orcs? He wants
So like
to
trying to
know-
kill them, you mean?
He's trying to know who he's trying to take asunder, I guess, or take over or humiliate.
He wants
or kill.
Adar out of the picture so that he can then lead the orcs.
Okay. Winespring?
So who do I think is gonna kill?
No, who do you think Sauron is targeting? Adar or the orcs? With all his scheming right now.
Oh. Ooh, interesting. Probably both, I would say. Because you got to take out Adar to break the spirit of the orcs. And then, and by taking him out, like that can be just like breaking their belief in him as loving them, which is already happening.
Yep.
And then to take out the orcs because the orcs need to look like they fail because of Adar. So both.
Yeah, that's pretty much spot on. Is what I'm thinking. So Adar, I mean, he already tricked Adar into letting him go as Halbrand to go find Sauron, right? So that whole question from the last episode of where is he, or not last episode, but a few episodes ago, where the body showed up with the carvings on it, and it was like, where is he? That was a message supposedly to Halbrand, because at the time, I mean, I don't think Adar knew that he had become Anatar or whatever. Because he asked Galadriel, is Halbrand Sauron? Right? So I think he's forcing Adar into this endless pursuit of him, right? Because as long as Sauron is alive, Adar doesn't have control, and he fears. I honestly think he cares about the orcs.
Adar or
yeah,
Sauron?
no,
Okay.
Adar. I honestly
Adar,
think he cares about them. And he doesn't want to see them to see. He doesn't want him to see them enslaved by Sauron. And he's doing whatever it takes, regardless of what it is, to get that done. But at the same time, he's creating this rift between himself and the very orcs that he's
Not
trying
good.
to protect.
Yeah. So he's a destination only guy, and the orcs are looking at the journey.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work in Adar's favor, I don't think.
And we know where it ends up because of the movies, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
This is a full spoiler stream. Oh, and I forgot this one because I always forget to do this, and then I get yelled at. Oh, you didn't, blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's a little thumb button thing at the bottom you can click on. And if you like the show, subscribe. You know, we like you. Don't make us hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
And hate everybody watching
Wow,
on X.
shaming everybody. Wow.
Hey,
Whoa.
I'm a parent. This is how I roll. I'm a Gen X parent at that. Shaming is part of our thing. All right, so
Winespring's very uncomfortable now.
I don't want to talk about that on the stream.
all right,
Next
so
stream.
we have several things that happen in the battle, and I keep saying I don't see a picture of this, but Winespring grabs all the shots, and her and I have very similar ideas of what we would normally grab, but there are certain things that I just think are cool as fuck.
Yeah, I try to
like
get good
split
ones
seconds.
like Yes, it takes a long time.
I'm just gonna say this: the horse kick.
Oh, I tried to grab it. It was
Oh,
all
that
blurred.
Horse kick,
It happened
rough.
so fast.
that was
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
It was so
happened so
cool.
fast.
Like the whole
Um,
image is blurred. Like there's no grabbing a still shot of the kick.
I
It
want to
was-
go
I
back
tried.
and I've seen the episode several times now as I was prepping for this. I need to go back and really slow-mo the shit out of that thing because it was so well done
Yeah,
that I don't know if it was real or if it was CGI.
I think it's CGI, or at least they sped it up.
CGI. Yeah.
You think?
They could have
Oh,
sped it up though.
I'll have to look because holy shit, it was so good.
I have some before and after shots that I grabbed from that fight scene because you really see like Elrond's like passion come through
I'm
as like a
looking-
fighter in that moment because you know his horse gets killed and then he like puts the guy in the stones
Okay,
and
so-
shoots him off.
So yeah. Oh, that
Oh
was
my
so good.
goodness!
So
Yes,
here's
there's
the
some really cool
charge.
shots. Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
charge. One, not a whole lot of elves compared to the amount of orcs that we know are there.
Mhm.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
We already showed Archer, our Archer girl.
The king.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. I've been giving the king a lot of slack or a lot of shit
Slack.
just gonna say.
Okay, I was like,
with the haircut, the whole haircut thing. Remember the
Yes,
haircut?
yes.
I've been
Oh
giving
my
the
God,
king a
this
lot
poor
of
guy's
shit
hair.
because they did him wrong.
Mhm.
He has redeemed himself.
Yeah, he was a baddie in this episode.
He has
for
redeemed
sure.
himself. He needs to work on his burns though, because I'm sorry, you could have said something better to the hill troll than "Go back to your hill, troll, and die."
It was actually go back to your hill and be buried. And
Oh,
I'll just take
whatever.
that off of my questions of who said what.
Oh,
I have the quote.
God damn it. I'm
It
sorry.
was such I loved it. It was such
It
an
was
elf
good.
king like
It
bird.
was good. It was good. I wouldn't call it a sick burn, but it was pretty good. But just the fact that he rode into the middle of the battle to take on the biggest threat in that
Yes.
battle.
I got a shot of him running it right.
and
Yeah, and I really
listen,
liked his like, double staff sort of bladed
Yeah.
thing was pretty sweet.
wait, where's
Oh,
the
Patrick Lightbody says Gilgalad is a badass fighter in the books, and I love that.
that's good.
Love
I'm
hearing
glad
that.
because
Yes.
they haven't really shown a whole lot of his ass doing anything.
Oh man,
great here.
when Arendir shows up on the battlefield and just you
Mm.
see the look, he's just like he sees the king. It was such a
Yeah.
moment. Like
yeah, it was crazy.
I loved that moment so
He
much.
just kind of like the awe
Just
in his face, and then
honor
he just
and
bowed.
awe. Yes,
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
it was
battlefield.
insane.
What a moment.
I'm trying to think. There's
such a
something
cool
else
moment.
there's something else that is said, and I don't want to see it because I don't want to get dagger eyes. In case it's a quote. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna mention any more quotes except for one later.
Okay.
Okay, so Gilgalad, total badass in this scene. And you mentioned where I was going next because I mean, all there really is to talk about is going back and forth with the battle. We're gonna talk about the archer's amazing freaking death scene.
Yes.
And we'll talk a little bit about different things. I want to talk about the fight between Adar.
He's all
and-
fighting.
No. The fight, is it this one?
Adar and Elrond? Oh, Adar.
No,
and
Adar and Arendir.
Yes.
Okay,
I specifically grabbed this shot because he is alive.
that's
This
my
is the
question.
last time we see him.
I don't think he's
so
dead.
totally
mad.
alive. There's
Yeah.
no way he's dead.
I don't
They
think
would
he's
not
dead.
kill him like that. Yeah. Okay, and then
but-
the scene
Go
is
ahead.
definitely a now kiss moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's another shot, and they're just like they are about to go full Galadriel Elrond. Okay.
Okay, did you see Kevin's post on X today?
I
with
didn't.
with the stranger and the dark wizard yelling, like two images of them screaming. He goes, and his quote was, "I think these two need to open mouth kiss now."
It's the same vibe here. It's just like now
I
kiss.
love Kevin.
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. Yeah, there it is.
Nice.
It was so good. We're all in agreement that Arendir is alive.
Yeah. And it looks like
hope
we have
so.
Matthew agreeing with us in
Yeah, I
chat
see a
also.
Matthew.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
alive.
Mhm.
Anybody
I
else
mean, I
in
think
chat?
they
What do y'all
would
think?
show it if he wasn't.
They'd have to give him a real
Exactly.
death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have, and because that was way too, and yeah, it was way too quick, and is especially after all that time he spent, you know, what did I call it last time? God damn it, what's Tom Cruising? All that time he did Tom Cruising through the woods.
Yeah. But
So,
you
all
know,
right.
all that Tom Cruising got him there just in time to help Galadriel. So
That is
timing's
true.
everything. Timing's
And I
everything.
love that scene. Okay, do you have shots of that scene where they're talking? Because
Yes.
that
After he helps her, yes.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
There's like 3 of
find
them from that scene, I think.
them.
And so while you're looking, Light Blinded Fool said he's not dead until he dies. All right, smart
True.
ass, but I agree. And then Matthew says too unceremonious for sure.
Wait, is this
Yeah,
it? Is
true.
the first one?
That's in the moment.
No, that's when he's
That's
drawing.
right beforehand.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
this one.
And that's where they're chatting. It's so dark, you guys. I'm sorry. I try to
No,
lighten
you're
them
fine.
up.
I can.
No,
lighten it up.
I
Hold on.
mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Listen, we're
It's a
full
beautiful show
service-
that's very
we're
dark.
A full service stream here.
Ooh, watching it happen. Look how much better that is. Goodness.
We can light
Ooh, there.
all kinds of stuff up.
There
There
we go. She's trying to kiss everybody this episode. Oh, bye, Matthew. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Matthew. Thank you.
Bye.
What I loved about the scene was when she first jumps up there, right? And she says, "Soldier, I don't know what brought you here, you know, but it's fortuitous or whatever." And then he says, "I'm here for him." And she's trying to change his mind that this is not the way to die. And she goes, "Arondir." She knows everybody's freaking name. Like, granted, they had met before in season 1.
She's the
but
general.
Still,
Yeah.
but she's the general. And she was so 100% the general in that scene. 100%.
Yeah. I love
It
that
was
call out.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk about how she talked him out of killing Adar. I was really confused. I was like, why would you not
open
do
shot.
that?
He had
would she
open
stop
shot.
him? Like, what does she think it's going to accomplish? Not like, does she actually think he's trying to help the orcs? Like, does she think?
Well, I mean,
like,
okay,
I just think she was actually maybe wrong here, which I
she
usually
might have
don't
been.
disagree with her.
She might have
usually
been,
love her.
but as a commander of troops or a leader of troops, you don't want to see any of your troops die, right? Because one less troop is one less freaking fighter on the battlefield. And so he would literally be, not only that, but he would literally be throwing his life away, which is completely against everything.
Why?
Why
would he be throwing his
because
life
the
away?
moment he takes out Adar,
they
will hunt him down.
They
will hunt him down and kill him.
They would never know it's him or her. They could disappear their elves. Like, I disagree. I think they could have shot him 3 times in the head and pieced out before they knew which direction that arrow was coming from.
Lee Harvey, Arondir.
Y'all know Arondir is like one of my favorite characters on the show. I think he could have taken out Adar, and that would have been that.
You're making me snort. Cut it out.
Okay, so Light Blinded Fool says she realized there's more to Adar than she thought, but also, the orcs would probably have overwhelmed them. I disagree with the overwhelmed part, but the Adar part is interesting.
I will say this. I think Galadriel at this point in time is thinking that he's the lesser of 2 evils, right? And because one, right before she escaped, she saw this with him literally crying over the dead orcs. In flames they return to darkness, right? And she's starting to realize he really just wants a home for his people. Because he even asked her when they were having that chat in the last episode, what happens after, right? What are the elves going to just let us live in peace or whatever? And the look on her face gave him all he needed to know, which was no, they're not.
Well,
right?
they're waging war against them. Like,
no, they're waging war against Sauron.
And
his
killing
whole purpose,
elves in the wake of that.
He's hiding amongst the elves.
Like, this isn't some just war. Like, this is just nasty,
no,
dirty war.
I get it.
Well, and Gilgalad says something like, we can't fight against Adar and Sauron at the same time. So they're clearly wanting to go after both.
Not to
And
mention
that didn't happen, though.
Right.
It's idealistic, but it didn't happen. He's killing elves.
So Patrick is saying, and I completely agree. I seriously doubt one arrow can take out Adar or even 3.
I thought that was funny. I don't know about all that. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you right now. I've said it last stream, and when Light Blinded Fool was on, Adar is one of the first age elves, one of the first that Morgoth turned.
Okay.
Strong as hell, and you see that when he stops Elrond.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before we go
literally.
on, chat, anyone in chat, because so many of y'all said you know so many things. Can someone just tell me something about Morgoth? That I hear the name. I know he's evil. He's done some evil stuff. People have switched sides because of him. But can I get just like a quick rundown?
Okay, I will tell you what I know, and then chat can add on.
And
to
anything
it.
you remember too, Meg. Like anything.
I don't.
I meant to look it up, and I forgot before stream.
So the basic stuff that I know about Morgoth is when the elves were first came to life, and came to life under the stars, right? Okay. They were far out. They appeared in the east, far out in the east. Okay. The Valar, which were the gods of the world at the time, were way off in the west. As the elves made their way west, Morgoth was kind of in between and snatched and imprisoned and tortured and turned a bunch of those newborn elves into the orcs. Okay. The other elves didn't know that this had happened because he had taken them off into the north, into his castle or whatever in the north, and done all these experiments. And turned them into orcs. So the elves were they had no clue until Morgoth led an army of these orcs against an elvish city. So that's what I know. Okay. So Sauron is to Demandred as Morgoth is to the Dark One.
Wait, so
Sauron is to Demandred as Morgoth is to
right.
The Dark One.
So Morgoth is the Dark One, and and Sauron would be like one of the Forsaken, or whatever, right?
Okay.
Or Nameless, or whatever you want to call it.
So was Sauron ever good? Was he one of them that was taken and tortured?
That part, I don't know where Sauron came from. I don't know that aspect of it. I don't recall it anyways. I know I read it somewhere, but I don't remember. So if somebody could tell us where Sauron fits into this, or how he came to be, please let us know in chat.
Because it sounds like from the Celebrimbor conversation with Sauron that Sauron was tortured by Morgoth and then became a torturer himself.
He was like his right-hand man, kind of. Like Sauron always, as far as I remember, he was like his lieutenant or some shit. And so when Morgoth died, which we saw at the beginning of this season, Sauron...
Episode 1 or season 1 or season 2?
Yeah, no, season 2, episode 1, where Sauron tried to take over and say, I will lead you now, and then Adar shoved the fucking crown in his head. That was right after Morgoth had died. And Sauron tried to take over.
Oh, wow. Even Morgoth was good at the beginning. Sauron used to be good, but decided on his own to follow Morgoth.
So Ishamael.
Oh, Sauron was kind of seduced Morgoth team, but Morgoth certainly encouraged it. Oh my goodness, you guys are helping me so much. Thank you. Okay.
It's a really cool, again, it's a great story.
Sounds like a really fucked moment time for all these people.
So
I know. I feel like we need a prequel to the prequel now.
Yeah, I would watch it to try and understand.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be amazing. So when Celebrimbor is saying, or when he's talking to Celebrimbor and he's telling him, I was tortured and blah blah blah, you don't know, and Celebrimbor is, but yet you find it's okay to still do it to me, even though you went through all of that. Morgoth tortured everybody, did things to everybody, including Sauron, because he was just an evil piece of crap. And who wanted to, rule the world. So what is happening with...
You have to put this on screen.
Oh, hold on. Let me go. Can I have him send it to me on X? All right.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'll bring it up that way because right now I cannot see anything. Where is
Okay,
X?
I'll send it to I can send it right here in our I sent it in Will and Chill, the chill chat, Will and Chill chat.
Is it the that's the one I'm looking at right now. All right, hold on. Am I looking at this?
Yes, just wait for it.
That's amazing.
Oh man. That's incredible. Wait,
Wow.
that deserves a freaking wine.
I mean, that
cup.
needs to go viral for sure.
I started laughing. I couldn't even say anything. I was like, everyone, look here.
That is probably our first wine spring cup to the chat.
That's so good.
All right. Back to the episode. So we've talked about the fight with the conversation, Aaron Deere saving Galadriel, and then his fight with Adar. We haven't even gotten into the city really with the whole Celebrimbor and all that stuff. We were talking about it, and then we got distracted by something else.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm completely cool with it. All right. Let's give this woman her day in the sun. Let me see if I can find the shot. First, we're going to put her up on there so we know who we're talking about. Or I should say not her day in the sun because it was nighttime. But okay, holy schmolies.
Oof. Yeah.
Just what an incredible scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, I mean, I gotta say, I think she was the best part of this episode.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Love that.
That's saying a lot.
Because there's a lot that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. This was a really long episode too.
But
I think it was
really
over an
hour. Hour and 15 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, go ahead.
I was just saying, I grabbed a shot too of what she hit.
Oh, the explosion.
Very important arrow. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. There's an even better shot before that. Well, no, this would be the after shot.
That's the after shot, but there's one of the actual flames. Yeah, it was wild.
Which is this one. No, that explosion. That explosion was amazing.
Yeah.
Like you can see, this was a real explosion. I'm pretty sure, because you can see the set. Like that doesn't look like an elf tower in the background. That looks like a set piece. Because the light they couldn't fix that in post-production. It looks so freaking good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That looks so amazing. I honestly was surprised at how big that fucking explosion was.
Mm-hmm.
It threw me for a loop. So everybody kept saying her name earlier. Please put the actor's name back in the chat if you guys know it off the top of your head. I don't remember actors' names. I stick with the characters and it keeps me happy and simple.
I'm looking.
I think it was something Low.
I think I saw Low also.
Yeah.
I
anyways.
did say Low, but
Again, they're taking and they're taking very cliche things and
Selena Lowe is the actor, and then Ryan Rian is her character name.
Okay.
Nice.
Selena Lowe is what they're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're taking again cliche things, right, and turning them into these amazing things, which is what showrunners do and writers do. What did he say?
Patrick said she was super good at collecting arrows at the end as well.
Well, if you notice, Legolas was really good at that too, except Legolas collected them with her hand. With her hand.
Well, I was thinking more Boromir in that case as well, though.
That's true.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Again, another callback to the Lord of the Rings, Boromir's death, right? But it was set up. All I need is one shot. right? All I need is one shot. It was all set up with all I need is one shot. We'll give that to you. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no. She's not going to be able to make that shot because she's dying.
But she did.
Shot goes off. Massive explosion. So
Big
kudos
bada
to them.
boom.
Yeah, big bada boom.
Boom.
Lilu Dallas, multi-pass.
Multi-pass, okay.
I love multi. I have one of those somewhere in a box.
Do you really? Oh, that's so cool. Oh my
I
God,
used to get a subscription box called Loot Crate. And
Oh,
I would get
yes.
all kinds of nerd shit. And one
I
of them
love
was
nerd
the Lilu Dallas multi-pass.
Oh my God.
I've got it somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, this shot here was she deserved. This was a close-up highlighted shot of her and well deserved.
Yes.
100%. She deserves everything. And look at the detail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
In the armor, in the arrows, everything. She's got arrows sticking
tough.
out of her back.
Tough.
This one right here, not gonna lie, this one should have done it. The one right into her heart should have done it. That should have.
Here's the next quote. You ready?
Oh, you're pulling me off of the fun stuff. Damn it. All right, go ahead.
Whose will is the mightier?
Oh, I know that one. I'm not going to say it first because I don't want to get yelled at.
Beat up.
Yeah.
Whose will is the mightier?
Yeah.
Yep. I saw the image of her with her arrows, and I was like, it's a good time for this quote.
And we're going to do a picture after that, too.
We'll do a picture after that. Yeah, because we got like 30 minutes left, so we need to get some of these done.
I don't know.
You want me to do the action for it? You want me to do the action, Meg? Maybe it'll jog your memory. Wait.
Nope. Pretty close. Okay.
Celebrimbor chopping his thumb off.
She's
mad at me again. Damn it. It was already in chat. People said Celebrimbor in chat already. Although somebody said Brimby.
Yep. Elrond's obviously. That was it. Y'all got it right. It was such a good quote. When he said it, I was like, fierce. So fierce.
Yeah, it was ballsy.
Yeah.
Like most people,
Although my husband made a point, why didn't he use that to go through the chains of the manacles?
I'm guessing
he used it to cut. He used it to cut softer metal.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what metal the cuffs were, but I agree with him. Not only that, but why didn't he just dislocate his thumb rather than chopping it off?
Well, there is a bit of he's not right now. He's gone through a lot, and this was the quickest way.
All right, we're coming up with
been tortured for weeks or months. Like, give him some credit.
Jesus, I don't even know what the hell this is. I know what it is, but I don't know if I know it. I know who it is now. All right, never mind.
That looks like Love Handle's muffin top of the troll.
Yeah, May.
Love Handle's muffin top of the troll. Oh, Damrod's Love Handles. That's what Meg's thinking. Wow, he left an impression, huh, Meg?
Clearly.
All right, so somebody's saying Narvi. I'm very glad they panned the camera away when he did the cut. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't show that either.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. TNT, yeah. Listen, Celebrimbor, we did a tier list a couple of episodes ago. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. I'm not going to spoil it all for everybody. He was not toward the top, and he's going to cause us to have to redo that tier list. Because this episode he was on point. So we have a Narvi, we have a Durin, Mr. Muna. I'm not accepting that. You have to be very specific of which Durin you think it is. Is it King Durin, Prince Durin, Disa Durin? What Durin are you talking about?
Disa Durin.
All I can see is troll love handles. That's it. That's what it is. That is what
to be in your mind. To be in your mind, Meg.
I can't see anything.
She said it several times, and I almost still spit up. All right. Let's see. Durin Multiverse. Durin Multiverse. He's an anchor. He's an anchor being. Clearly not. Clearly not, because we know what happens in Lord of the Rings.
Right. Damn.
So I am going to say it is Prince Durin's eyebrow.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see
it
the
does
answer.
look like an
'cause you're-
eyebrow now that you mention
It
it.
doesn't look like a love handle anymore.
All
Yes!
right.
I told you I am unstumpable.
It's his fluffy brow.
Fluffy brows. Fluffy?
Let's
Fluffy. I can't even say it. Fluffy.
Let's
Fluffy
do one more
brows
image.
McGee.
Let's do one more.
Oh, you want to do
Just
another one? All
They're
right.
so fun, you guys. I could do a whole stream of just these.
All right.
if I get them.
That was 4. Let's go to 5. Oh my God. What in the? All right.
It's so tiny. Make it bigger. It's the mouth and teeth. I
That's
got
what she
that.
said. It's so tiny. Make it bigger.
Oh my God.
Um.
Good luck. Can't even tell what this is, can y'all? What is that?
It's
You don't even know.
Elrond.
It looks like a shield wall. It's an elvish
Shield wall, yes.
wall. Form
Yes.
ranks. Who do you say it is? Elrond?
I think it's Elrond's mouth. Yes.
And
think
Elrond,
it's
we got
Elrond's
the girl
mouth.
who fell off the wall. I don't remember a girl falling off the wall. I remember one being thrown off the wall. Merdania,
Humpty Merdania Dumpty.
quote unquote, fell.
Yeah, she fell. Wait, where's the
You
camera?
got an Elrond.
So nice chompers. I'm going Elrond. Okay.
Also a thinner lip. He has a thinner lip.
There's some. thin
So does
lips here.
Galadriel
Yep.
though.
Ooh.
Yeah, but no. I really
Who's
feel
it
strongly
gonna
about
be?
Elrond.
Who's it gonna be? Oh.
Ooh. All right.
And I feel like it's
gotta-
when he's like commanding some order
So,
to everybody.
In your view, it's kind of small. On my screen, it's ginormous. So I'm gonna have to take it back a little bit so I can get a better. No, oh shoot, wrong screen. Hold on, so I can get a better assessment here.
Who's it gonna be?
I'm trying to.
Gonna be.
I'm trying to make the. I'm pulling a Miss Rachel. Margaritas. Margaritas.
Okay, we ready? Let's see what it is.
Hold on, I'm still thinking. All right,
Yes.
you cut
Think
me off.
faster.
Do it. Say it. Who? You gotta do it.
How
Good
Anatar.
instinct.
I'm going with Anatar.
Anatar.
When he gets mad.
Actually, I think you might be right.
I don't know. I have no freaking clue. I might be stumped on here. Let's see. Ah!
Oh, man.
Nobody got it right.
Tavern just did.
She's ignoring that. She's ignoring the fact that I just got it right.
Nobody got it right.
Wow. Folks, this is the level of hatred that I have to deal with on the show. All right.
I'm gonna
I
get
can't
y'all
help
one of
it.
these.
I can't help it if I'm just that good. All right. Let's get to some more battles with Gil-galad.
Whooping some
The
behind.
the non-existent sideburn, but clearly has a mullet. Look at the hair flowing down the back of it. Oh wait, you can't see it. Look at the hair flowing down the back of his head.
It's a ball.
So luxurious.
Listen, this is a freaking amazing shot.
You know how expensive those extensions are, y'all. Unless you go to Amazon and they're very affordable. I'm not a shill. I'm not a shill.
Gil-galad, why did you show up on the battlefield? That troll pulled my weave.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't get his hair. I mean, I'm giving him props because he was badass in this episode. But his hair is fucking
His
killing
whole
me.
outfit. You do a fit check on that because it was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, no. And then we have some more shots of him looking amazing. I mean, come on.
That's so cool, man.
That's kingly. No
Like,
bullshit. That's
the
kingly.
glow of the armor in all of his shots are stunning.
Well, his armor is the only one that's gold that I could tell.
I think you're
And-
right. Because there's
and
that one
it's-
scene where it looks
yeah.
like someone's getting
Well-
stabbed. It's definitely not him. Because of the armor. I don't think I grabbed a shot of it. Sorry.
No. He doesn't get tagged.
Like, we
his
don't
armor's
know-
gold.
Yeah.
Compared to everybody else's. And I like the fact, the attention to detail when the elves actually showed up on the battlefield and then do that close up on Elrond.
Yes.
When he looks at Gil-galad and then he looks the other way and he gives the command, he's got dirt on his neck and his chin and his cheek, right? Because they've been riding hard, and I mean it's a super attention to detail. A lot of other movies or shows, they would have showed up clean, right? Because they're elves and they don't get dirty.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, they do. Shoot.
And
That sounded
look at
raunchy when you said that once.
oh, they do.
They
You're
do.
like Joey Tribbiani, grandma's chicken.
How you
soup.
doing, Zaddy? Oh my god.
This is amazing. Look at that. Oh, that's a very Thanos freaking move right there
Dude,
too.
That shot is beautiful.
And there's another shot
You're
in
getting
here.
Sean Chun armor vibes from the
Yeah.
back.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
it.
man. I couldn't stop with the screenshots of his fight scenes.
He was
you know,
good.
'cause some of them are really cool, but to try and pause and grab a shot, you can't. They're not clear.
No,
They're
it's-
too
it's-
set up. But some of his, they made them crystal clear, like this spot right here. Like so much emotion. He is like, whop.
No, it's
It's
incredible.
like he's slapping him.
I mean, that
all
was
right.
like a bitch slap right there. I mean,
It does. Like Gil-galad is like, get out of here.
All right,
It's
we
not
have
even a backhand. That's forward.
I know.
It says that shirt collar looks like gross neck skin though. Which shirt collar? Which one are you talking about? What shot?
If we
This one
go
or the one
back
before?
to the one,
If you go back, yeah.
Oh, this one?
That one, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's his tunic is under tunic. Yeah. But it kind of looks like what he wears normally without the armor.
Just that
So
that's his color palettes
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
for the show.
Okay. Let's go back to Anatar and Celebrimbor and Air Danya and all of them. Because like I said, we kind of went off the rails and now we've not gone back. So he escapes, he goes up to the wall, right? And he's like, oh, well, you had this shot that I got to put up there because,
Oh, so I heard something about like in the books or something. There's a dog character. That people are
I don't know.
speculating that's who this is. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I should have taken a note of it.
Patrick, Light Blinded Fool, anybody in the chat?
There's
know
some
if-
dog who's very important. It sounds like some real storylines with him.
It would have to be in the
Huan?
Cimmerillion, right?
Huan?
Yes,
The Hound?
Who on the Hound?
Okay, so I guess
Oh,
people are
Mr. Kinji, thank
speculating.
you.
Yeah, they're speculating that's who this could be.
Interesting. I didn't, I don't remember anything about a hound. So yeah.
Do you remember anything?
I mean,
Meg?
not from Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I never read the Cimmerillion.
It says
so-
yes.
Yeah.
Huan is the goat. So far we've gotten
Okay,
we
so
haven't
might
mentioned
not be
Huan.
though. They're saying.
Well, it
Okay.
might be. I mean, who knows? But we have Barrack the horse, which we love.
Mhm.
Now I got to go find out about Huan the hound. That is not Huan, although Huan the hound is depicted and drawn as that type of dog, which is kind of looks like an Afghan.
It's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, yeah, it's a beautiful dog.
The Baron and Luthien book, is that from the Cimmerillion?
I don't know.
Who won
Fun
kick
fact.
Sauron's ass to the first stage? Okay.
That's amazing.
Well,
Okay, now I got to
well,
find out about Huan.
Right?
Luthien is the elf that gave up their immortality, right? That was like what the original story was that inspired Arwen and Aragorn, right?
Wait, one more time. What was that?
So the Lay of Luthien or something, or wasn't Luthien the one that maybe gave up their immortality? I don't remember. I didn't read the Cimmerillion. I just
Okay.
remember.
Well, Light Blinded Fool said yes, Cimmerillion for that storyline for the Baron
Nice.
and Luthien book.
Okay.
I think I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So Cimmerillion. That's really neat. Thanks, y'all. Man, chat, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, these guys are
Glad
on
you're
point. Is the first age version of Aragorn. Okay, yeah, Baron and Luthien are
That's
the first
right.
age version of
Man,
Aragorn.
I pulled it out of there
Arwen.
out of
Very
nowhere.
nice.
I didn't even read the
Wow.
Cimmerillion.
Very cool. I'm going to. Patrick Lightbody says, crack it open. I'm going to read all of them and we're going to do streams about it. One of y'all suggested that last week for the stream and I agreed to do it. Maybe it was Light Blinded Fool.
For Cimmerillion?
Cimmerillion, the books, everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to do it all. I got to finish the book series I'm on right now.
Okay, so this was a cool freaking thing, right?
Dude.
Where he shows his blood to Celebrimbor, and that's when he realizes, holy shit, you're Sauron. One of the best lines. Is it one of your quotes? You truly are the great deceiver.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
but that is a very good quote,
When he
yeah.
says, when you truly are, you've even managed to deceive yourself.
Yes.
And
he did not like that.
He didn't like it, and he swaddled like he was taken aback by that comment.
Like, how dare you put that on me?
Like, oh yeah, and when he freaking gaslit the shit out of Celebrimbor. Oh, you did this to yourself. You allowed me to do this to you. Yeah. I was like, Dad,
this is such a toxic relationship.
It was kind of toxic.
Yeah.
I was in the fields, and I was thinking about my childhood.
Oh man.
Anyways, so what I love about the shot is that it mimics. It says true creation requires sacrifice. That is correct. Yes, and the cut and blood kind of looked like the Eye of Sauron from.
I love
movies.
that call out. Good job, Wonderful.
That was very cool. And there's also a mention. I don't know if it was the last episode where it says that he bores into you, and that's very telling of the Eye of Sauron as well.
Yeah.
And then we get on the wall, and this fucking face.
He's like, "You're such an idiot, Celebrimbor."
You're like,
my God.
What?
Like, this is red.
He's like, cut up. Well, it was beautiful because Celebrimbor says that's Sauron, right? He's been tricking us. He goes, and then
my feels.
And then he's been telling them all that he's crazy. Yeah, I saw that. You told me.
That's pretty good.
He's been telling everybody that Celebrimbor is crazy, and what does Celebrimbor say? Cut him open.
Yeah. Oh, the Celebrimbor said, "I'm crazy too."
Yeah, cut him open.
Yeah,
his blood is.
Please just cut him open. You'll see.
Yeah.
Are you even okay, Brimby?
Yeah, Brimby. This is a good one. Sad Sauron princess.
Oh my God, it is, and he owns it. Everyone just gobbles it up. Like,
it was so good. It was so freaking good. And then we have the "Don't touch me" moment. Well, first we have to get a good shot of Merdania before she becomes Erdania and gets her own set of shoes.
Before she gets dearly rewarded.
Oh my God! Oh, that's a good meme, Mr. Moonbound. Here's a meme for you. Erdania, the new Nike shoe. Instead of Air Jordan, we got Erdania. It's got to happen.
Being dearly rewarded. Yes.
Listen, this one, the pity that she saw that she had in her eyes right here, when she realized he made that comment about cut him open, and she was like, "Fuck, he is crazy."
She's
because who the hell says that? Yeah, who the hell says that?
Yeah, like, he's her hero, her mentor, everything. The leader of the city. She loves him like as her leader, and she just looks heartbroken and a little distraught here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then we have "Do Not Touch Me" and Sauron moving Celebrimbor's arm to shove her off the wall.
Oh my God, that was so dark and dramatic.
And he smirked about it, is what fucking kills me. He kind of smiled when he did it, like zero remorse. Which
she played her part for him. That's all she needed to do. That was her role.
And this is an even bigger part, making everybody believe that Celebrimbor had lost it.
And it worked.
Yeah, it was the bigger purpose here. And I'm gonna show the scene. Warning, a little bloody. I know we've seen some crazy shit, but her acting skills in this death were amazing. Like, now I wanted to get a shot of her torso because the necklace or the thing that she's wearing, because Celebrimbor has something similar where he's got like.
Is it not zoomed out on that?
No.
I thought I got all the way down to her waist.
No, I don't have the one that you took.
Oh, yeah.
This is one that I took. I don't have it, but I do have another picture that shows what I'm talking about, or that you took right here.
Yes.
So she's got this chain thing. Let me see if there's a good shot of.
You can also get those on Amazon. Anybody who wants? They're fun.
Is it this one? You can't
Oh my
really see
gosh.
it. There's a shot of
Mhm.
Celebrimbor where he has something similar.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like an elf thing. But in the scene where she's laying there, that shot that I showed, where she's laying in the dirt, about to get chopped, the necklace forms like this weird thing. I'm not going to call it a necklace because don't have another term for it. And for whatever reason, it reminded me of a constellation. And I don't know if that was just the way she fell or if there was some symbolism there that I didn't catch because I don't know the story well enough. So if any of you guys go back and watch that and you see that and it reminds you of anything, please let me know. Let us know either on X or come back next week and give us an update.
Okay. So before we move on too much from this part, I wanted to bring up how last stream I asked specifically about the little cup that Sauron gave to Celebrimbor that held the mithril in it. I remember I was like, that is very specific. Like there is something happening here.
Well, I was wrong.
Right. I was totally right. Like, oh, you said you were wrong, Todd.
No, I was because I thought that I mean,
it was just fancy looking. Here's the holder.
Well, no, I thought that he had stolen the mithril. Oh, you're talking about the cup, not the actual stuff.
Well, no, the stuff in it. But I was like, the whole thing was
Yeah.
very like, there's something going on here, and it was his blood.
Good night, Mr. TNT. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Good night.
So yeah, no, the cup was very
It's a
important.
great shot too. Oh my goodness.
Super important.
Yeah.
I honestly, I said it last stream that he went to see the dwarves, asked for the mithril. They said no, and it was just too easy. He was like, okay, and then he walked out. Right, like, okay, you made up your mind. I thought
didn't really want it anyway. Yeah,
yeah, I thought he snagged it.
Yeah.
And so Lightblinded Fool even said that, I thought he had just added a little blood to the mithril, not that all of it was blood. That was a freaking a revelation for me. I was like, wait, what? Which makes sense because if you look back at the series so far, he didn't put anything into the elven rings, right? He did a little hand thing with the dwarven rings,
yes,
that they showed, but he always had way more control over the humans than he had over the dwarves and the elves, and this would explain it.
No kidding.
I mean, yeah. So in the context of the story that they're building, freaking
so
spot on.
Does it like weaken Sauron at all to give away some of his blood?
No, I think
does it just connect it?
I wouldn't think so. I think it just allows him to connect to it more because it's a part of him. It's almost like the whole Voldemort inside Harry kind of thing, right? They had that connection because it was a piece of Voldemort.
Spoilers for Harry Potter.
I'm like, what happened?
Hold on.
What? I'm just kidding. Full spoiler stream for anything ever created
for
ever.
Anything. Anything. We are full spoiler for anything.
Okay, so Lightblinded Fool says Lightblinded Fool says, I just want to know what the metallurgical process is to make rings out of blood.
Right?
I wonder
That's
it took
what
him
I mean
weeks
to say,
to do
like,
it.
So the
a
mithril
good
is
call.
supposed to be the metal, but if there is no mithril,
but he was using something else. He was mixing it with other metals.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they've said that for the whole time. They've been mixing different metals with the mithril. So basically what we got here was he was mixing the blood with those other metals that were not mithril, and this is what he got.
And then we see him put them in the fire like we see from the movies, and they did not get hot.
Nothing happened to them.
Nothing happened. That was so interesting to see. Like you can see Celebrimbor like stepping into like just this like investigator while he's trying to figure out what is up.
Yeah, he pulled them out. And he's like, "What the?" And they weren't even hot.
Weren't even hot. Put them straight in a bag. Headed out.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is this shot? I don't know. I don't know what this shot is. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to open it.
Is it Galadriel and everyone kissing again?
Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, I'm looking at it in small on the other
Don't
screen
be
and going,
weird.
What
Don't
the
be
actual
weird
F
now.
is that? That looks like a sci-fi thing, and I wasn't sure what it was.
like
That's
something
his
steampunk.
thumb.
I see
That's
that
his
it's his
thumb
thumb.
in it. I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone
I
else could
see it.
tell. Like it
I
is
get
coming
that
through.
now.
Yeah.
I was looking over there going, what the hell was she watching that she got mixed up? What-
Nope. Not me.
What is this? Oh, that's when he comes out after he's lopped
Oof,
off
that's a
his
great shot.
tomb. That is a great shot.
There's a couple fireball shots I grabbed just because they were really well done.
No,
Like,
they're really.
man, Amazon did a really good job on some of these scenes. Like, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do my pitch to Amazon. It's gonna become a concurrent thing here. Amazon, get in here. Listen, and no, this is not Granite Moonbound. Listen, you see the money that you're putting into this? See that? How we're marveling at freaking trebuchet fireballs. Yeah, look down at Meg's shirt. You know what that says? That says Wheel of Time. And I know, listen, I know that you I hate you, Mr. Moondown. I know that that you've put some more money into the Wheel of Time. But we're here to tell you, not enough.
Yeah.
Wait, not enough.
Not enough.
So
did you see my post today? I was like, I actually
yeah.
shared like something from
that's
from this show, and I said, where did I get? It's the "You told us you loved us."
Oh. That's
I was like, you told us you loved us. Where are you?
I love that so much. Okay. So Celebrimbor comes out and he gets knocked unconscious because, you know, he's fallen a lot. This man has had a rough episode.
Yeah.
He's gotten blown up. He's gotten thrown. He's gotten knocked out.
He's got Sauron's fingers in his brain.
Yeah, yeah.
Brain fingers.
He chopped off a finger. I mean, all kinds of shit's happening. And who shows up to save the day? Goldilocks.
Galadriel.
Our very own Galadriel, who, listen, I'm just going to go back to one scene. I don't know who the hell Galadriel thought she was fooling dressing up like an orc.
Oh my God. I put an image in there just so we can make fun of it.
I know. I'll get to that after.
Hide the blonde.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The blonde.
Like peeking out the front. Yeah. It was
not
like
only that, but
hiding.
half of them are wearing fucking masks. Put a freaking mask on.
God.
Even Frodo and Sam were smart enough to do that shit.
Oh, they look like little kiddos.
It was funny. It was
so
funny.
Cute.
Anyways, so Galadriel shows up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this.
So while you're doing that, on the screen. This scene, I was really concerned at. So I wasn't actually sure if Sauron wasn't in his head while he's talking to Galadriel.
You thought he was messing with him?
Like, why is she there? Where is Arondir? What is she doing? Why is she there alone?
Well,
how did she get there just in time? There was too much.
But she said it. I know a secret way into the city.
Sure. Oh, yeah. But what if it was Sauron saying it, not her? Like there were too many things that were like, this might not actually be Galadriel.
No, I'm saying that Galadriel said that to Arondir before she showed up in the scene. When they were in the woods, she goes, "Come with me. I know a secret way into the city."
Yes. Okay. And where's Arondir? Like
we find out later he's up on the walls shooting arrows. But yeah,
it was just too much. There was too much. She just
I got you.
Timing, and I just kept waiting for Celebrimbor to just look really crazy.
Reminded me of Rhaenyra walking through the capital as a septa.
Oh, right.
In House of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, as if they wouldn't notice her.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on this to confuse light blinded fool
with the lips.
There were some pretty boy elves in this episode. I'm just saying. Now, why I was looking at his lips, we're not going to discuss this.
That's for another stream.
That's another stream. I'm just
that's your business.
Wait, look at Nathan Fillion back here.
That's funny.
He looks like Nathan Fillion.
He does.
Wow.
But yeah, thin lips. You know, what do they call the bow? The freaking little curve.
Call it a bow lip.
Yeah, bow lip.
No idea.
So some of these guys, I'm just saying, they could have passed for that fake photo that that Weinspring could put together.
It was not fake. So speaking of, here are the rest of the quotes, and I feel like you're just gonna laugh. So just laugh. You ready?
No, I'm not gonna laugh. Go for it.
Okay.
Go ready.
Send him in. Who said that?
Send him in.
Send him in. Wow, because I did not expect this one to start.
Adar said it.
Oh
to-
no. I know who that was.
What was that, Meg?
I would say Adar send him in like Elrond come in.
Okay. Tavern, quick. Let's rapid fire this.
I'm saying it was Durin, Prince Durin.
Nope, it was Adar send in the troll. Okay. So
Oh God damn it!
I was close. I was
thinking
halfway
about-
there.
yeah.
I was talking about Elrond visiting.
Okay, here we go. Go back to your hill and be buried. So we definitely covered that one.
Yeah, we already got that one.
Gil-galad.
That was the Elf
Yeah,
King. I
Gil-galad.
loved it.
Yeah.
Okay. Durin will come. Who said
Elrond.
that? Who
Elrond.
said that one?
Like he said
said
it
it?
like 20 times. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see if we've got that shot. I know we do.
Okay. Wait. This is actually last one. My bad. Oh my
Durin will
God.
come.
My heart was breaking.
I know.
I was-
felt
I was
bad.
like,
no,
that was
a
he's
lot.
Not coming, baby.
Like, that was a lot.
No.
Okay,
There was
last
a
quote.
lot.
Last quote. You ready?
Tavern.
I don't want to get daggerized.
Wait. Huh?
That was it. That's the
That
last
is
quote.
not anyone on the show. That's nobody
I-
on the show.
I don't want to get daggerized.
It's not anybody on the show.
No.
It was
I-
Tavern earlier in the stream. Tavern said that earlier.
I don't want to get
in the
daggerized.
stream. He said, I don't want to get daggerized.
When I was pulling
Yep.
up saying your quotes and yeah. All right.
Yep, there you go. All right. So
I knew it
that's all
wasn't
the
anybody.
quotes. And I think we have like 4 images left.
Yeah, we're
And-
hitting them now.
And we got like
Um,
just a few minutes left if we're going to try and stay on
No,
time
no.
for the first time ever.
Well, yeah, we're gonna be close.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Oh, we know this one.
Do we?
I can't.
There was
see
a
it.
lot of blood in this episode. I was like, I'm going to get them
Oh,
with this
that's
one.
Myrna, what's her face? On the
Murdania.
Ground, yes.
Yeah, that's Murdania. That's Airdania.
Yeah.
Or actually, this is Ground Dania.
Ground
I don't know why I
Dania.
can't
Oh,
remember
no.
her name.
Pancake Dania. Dania.
Well,
Oh, was that
what would
rude?
you-
Oh, no, you
what
laughed
would you
too hard. I feel
expect?
bad.
Listen,
soon,
what would you
too soon.
expect from Winespring and her recipes other than Pancake Dania?
Today we're going to pancake Dania. It's the classic.
All right,
buttermilk
let's see.
pancakes with strawberry topping.
They're pretty much a crepe at this point.
Yeah, that's really just strawberry. That's a strawberry drizzle.
There we go. Okay.
Oh,
this
there's
is-
a shot. Yeah.
I just didn't want to run it for the game, but this is where the image ended
This
up.
is this are the images. Now this shot here, like if you'd have chunked something out of this, that would have been awesome. But see how it looks kind of like a constellation? It's kind of, anyways, it's weird.
It's a belt. It's just a
Cassiopeia,
belt.
I think, actually, right?
I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, all right, moving on to the next
Someone
one.
asked AI. Just drop it in AI and ask what it could be. That'd be helpful.
This is clearly granite.
Oh my.
Gilga
It
granite.
looks like Gil-galad,
Really
yeah.
granite.
Yeah, it's Gilgalad. I can
Well,
tell
we
because
got
there's
light
hair.
blinded fool says Gilgalad.
Yeah, there's hair missing
Okay.
right here
Yeah.
where the sideburn should go.
Guys, there's a lot of elves in this fight theme episode. I'm just saying.
All right, let's see his full picture.
Yep.
Judo chop.
Such a good shot. I just wanted to see it again.
Judo chop. All right, moving on to number 8.
Okay.
Oh, I know this one too. Anyways,
What? Can you make it
How do,
bigger?
how do you not know who that is?
Don't shame people,
Oh.
Tavern. Gosh.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's Celebrimbor's hairline.
It is Celebrimbor's hairline.
Yes.
Is it Celebrimbor?
Tiny.
Celebrimbor? What is the name?
Celebrimbor. Celebrimbor.
Drinking his coffee, probably, I think.
That might be from Coffee Time. It is.
Yeah.
There's too much sunlight happening.
Focus in his cup.
Yeah, Light Blinded Fool is correct. That shot of Gil-galad is basically Batman slapping Robin. The
I like
meme.
that.
Let's go
That's
back.
good.
There it
I was
is.
thinking the same thing. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So who was that?
Nobody likes Folgers. That's what it's saying.
Celebrimbor. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it
saying.
is.
He has that X thing on him too.
Yes.
so-
There we go.
so,
There's a
yeah.
shot.
All right. Last one.
Before he went metal.
Last one.
You zoom
Oh.
in a little bit.
Yeah, I know this one too. Here, let me get rid of the.
Look, these are really hard. And
They are hard.
Somebody's
I just-
forehead Oh, it's Galadriel's forehead after she's like, "What the f? You just kissed me." Right?
What the f? You just kissed me.
One slip of the tongue and we're in-laws. Oh wait, no, that was the same picture. Hold on. There we go. Yeah,
There it
like,
is. There it
dude.
is. Kiss Gate.
Dude.
That's right.
I am so telling my husband about this shit.
Ryan Milky said in the cage, not in the cage, but maybe the cage of her heart.
Yeah.
After being
Okay.
this by Elrond.
I have
Okay,
one
look.
thing
Next
to
week,
bring
this
up.
is gonna be way harder.
I hope so. No, I'm kidding. You're doing a great job.
You guys are
let's
gonna get
talk-
mad at me. It's,
It's a
gonna be so
really fun
hard.
game.
Let's talk about the final bit.
Okay.
Aside from the Durin will come.
The post smooch scrunch. That's pretty good.
This shot is friggin' excellent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Never make war in anger. Smart comment. And then the
Mhm.
ring.
Yeah. Oh, I love this shot. So, okay. Do we actually think this is the ring, or did they bring a fake ring?
I think it's the one.
I think it's the ring.
I mean, not the one, but I think it's
Yeah. No,
the
it's
ring.
Galadriel's ring for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. He was smart enough to say, "Oh, do you think I would bring the ring with me?" And Adar knew he had it on him because he pulled it right out at the end. He just pulled it right off of him. So
I don't know.
He tried to mislead Adar, but I think Adar saw right through it.
I don't know. I think it's a fake.
Nenya is the name of the ring.
This is Nenya. No, not not.
Nenya. This is Nenya.
Nenya.
Nenya business.
Nenya, not Nenya. Like, this is not Nenya. This is
All
a
right.
fake. It's a false.
I have to set something
Cubit
up real quick.
zirconia. It's not real.
Give me a second while I set up what I've put together to discuss, which is a tie-in between this and the Lord of the Rings movies and the books. Hold on, I've got to like close out a million images that I've opened because it's easier to click them on top of each other. All right. Wow, did you just giggity giggity? Is that
Kind
what you
of.
just did?
Giggity.
Giggity giggity. Okay. There is a scene, and I have to go up here. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but this got closed caption on, so you'll at least be able to read it.
Okay.
So it's the scene in which Celebrimbor gives Galadriel the rings, right, and tells her to get the hell out, that he'll distract Anatar or Sauron or whatever. And he says, "Can you hear that?"
No.
No. Okay. So he says, but perhaps the elves need only remember that it is not strength that
That avenges darkness.
is something that it erases or basically gets anyways, that gets rid of darkness, right? It's light. Overcomes darkness.
And then the light of
But light.
Galadriel that she gives.
And
Frodo
then
later, right?
he says, "Farewell, Frodo. I give you the light of Arendil, our most beloved star."
Overcomes. Yeah.
Our most beloved star. And then
Wait, that's Galadriel.
In the trilogy, yeah.
No way. I'm just
yeah.
kidding. I'm
And
just
he goes,
kidding.
"May it be
Really?
a light for you in dark places to come."
When all other lights go out.
Yeah, when all our
She's
lights
so
go out.
chill in the movies compared to this.
Yeah,
season.
so
She has
basically,
eight out.
so basically, to me, what this is doing is they've taken Celebrimbor's last words to her, and I'm assuming they're his last words to her because I don't think they're going to meet again on the show, at least not be in the same scene.
Okay.
And she took that and used it to help Frodo when they were departing each other.
Yes.
Which I thought was really, really a cool connection
Yeah.
between the show and the movies and the books.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my 2 cents.
I love
and
that.
my quote.
Good job.
I
Thank
thought
you.
the exact
I
same
try.
thing.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Meg. I
Mhm.
appreciate that. And
did.
thank you for not daggerizing me.
That was pretty funny.
Oh my God. Well, folks, that is our episode for this evening. Actually, you know what? Before we hang out, Meg, what do you think is going to happen in episode 8?
Oh my God.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
let's
clue.
speculate.
Okay.
I have a feeling that somehow the rings will end up like the rings for men will end up back in Sauron's possession by the end.
Okay. So you think by the end of the episode, by the end of the season, he's going to have the 9 rings?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he gets them to the humans somehow.
He did say, you will bring them to me. Thank you, Mr. Boomman. He said, fun episode.
Yeah.
Can't wait for episode 8. Sauron basically told him, oh, you're going to bring him to me. Oh, you're going to get me. What the hell is that quote from? Damn it. I can't remember what that's from. It's funny. All right. Weinstein, what do you think?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I know what it's from. Go ahead.
This is not something you can just throw on somebody.
So
you're gonna have to let me walk slowly with me. Ready? Focus.
After all the eyes I got tonight,
Look.
this is what you get.
Oh, so many good comments right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think Arondir is going to be alive, and I think Sauron's gonna get the rings from Galadriel somehow. I think he doesn't have the real ring, and they're gonna use the real Ninya somehow to help. But I don't know all the lore. Doesn't the city fall no matter what? Like, don't we know the city's doomed?
Only the shadow knows.
I just thought we kind of knew that from the lore. Maybe not.
Let's not spoil things for her, chat. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Don't stop. Don't.
I'll tell you what I don't want to see. Okay. I don't want to see Elrond kissing Galadriel next episode.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm done.
It's not. I don't want to see
as far as I
Adar.
can go.
I don't want to see Adar kissing Galadriel next.
I would rather see Adar kissing Galadriel.
Ew. Oh, what the? I would rather see
No.
Galadriel nibbling on Damrod's mutton top than Adar kissing her. Is all I'm saying.
Different stream again, Tavern. Close that up. Nip it up.
She brought it up.
Throw it out.
I did bring it up. I did.
I can't.
Poor Galadriel. I can't believe you even throw that out there.
Okay, so that's what you're thinking. What are you thinking? Finally, you didn't actually say any what you were thinking.
She did. She said she thought Sauron would have the rings. She said that Arondir was alive.
Wow.
She said that.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
Someone was at least listening to me on this stream, which is really nice. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Will Damondred's body turn to stone at sunrise? Oh wow, great question.
That's a good question. That's a real good question.
That is.
That would be fucking amazing. We'll have to wait and see.
Because don't they normally do that?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken,
and then
trolls.
other question: aren't orcs supposedly not be able to walk during the day except for Uruk-hai, which Saruman creates later?
Well, they're walking in shade and stuff, right?
So here's the thing. This is my and these guys in chat can correct me on this. These are first age orcs. I don't know if Sauron ends up taking over the orcs and does something to them that makes them only show up in they can't be out in sunlight. I don't know, but
or there's some sort of form of natural selection over several generations.
Yeah, because there's a big gap. There's thousands of years between what's happening now and what happens in the Lord of the Rings. Like 3,000.
No.
That's lighting up.
It's not because
isn't it? No, because
no. Isildur is.
I'm gonna throw a quote at you that you're gonna not like.
Okay, Isildur is the one who has the ring when Sauron then dies.
Yep.
And then I think it's only like 500 years or something that Gollum is alive. It's not thousands.
No, but listen. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Elrond says, "I was there 3,000 years ago when the will of men failed. When he was with Isildur,
Well, yeah, and I
and
guess
Isildur
Gollum
did
got
not.
the ring way
Gollum,
later. Yeah.
so this is the
Mhm.
ring abandoned Isildur and ended up in the river where
For who
Gollum
knows how
found
long.
it. Yeah, for who
Yeah.
knows how long. Well,
Mhm.
supposedly 2,500 years. And then Gollum or Smeagol finds it,
Mhm.
and he is alive for 500 years
Right.
with the
Okay.
ring. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I
so y'all
can
need to hit
see-
up chat too, real quick.
Yep. Sorry. Where we
There's
at?
some great stuff happening in chat right now.
What are we looking at?
Okay, so only Adar is the first age orc.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought that was really good.
Yeah, I knew the
They
Adar
showed
was.
orcs having trouble with sunlight in season 1.
That is true. They were digging the tunnels.
And then like Patrick is talking about, like I was saying, like they're showing like cloud coverage, they're showing all sorts of coverage when they're moving about. Like I think that's how they're getting around it.
They are covered. A lot of them are covered, but even in the last scene when Adar says, "Follow me," there's still some light. I mean, there's some sunlight that's kicking in. Like, let me see if I can find the shot.
Maybe not enough to start burning their skin. Maybe they just get itchy.
Maybe the smoke cover. I mean, because this is,
Or they're like Twilight vampires, where as long as it's somewhat overcast.
Yeah, I
just
guess,
gonna
'cause-
sparkle.
I
Yeah.
mean, if I'm looking at this, I'll show it. This is pretty overcast, so I can see that.
Yeah.
Getting around that. Okay. All right. Good job, chat.
Okay, and then before we move on too quick, Light Blinded Fool answered your question. I think you're gonna like it. So Galadriel trades the 9 rings for Nenya.
He did.
Sauron kills Adar and takes them. Elrond and Gil-galad retreat to future Rivendell, and the dwarves save them. That's so much. Like I feel like you need to read it again.
That's
slowly.
a lot. No. All right. Let me see. Galadriel trades the 9 for Nenya.
Yeah.
Okay, because they need it for the elves to survive.
And that's with Adar. Yeah. So then Sauron kills Adar to take them.
And takes the 9.
Okay,
Elrond
yeah.
and Gil-galad retreat to future Rivendell, and the dwarves save them.
Who's them, you think?
The elves.
And Rivendell?
Well, future Rivendell, because Rivendell isn't around yet. Elrond, becomes Elrond's city. Save them from the orcs that are probably chasing them, or from Sauron or whatever. Is what I'm assuming. So Light Blind Fool, tell me if I got any of that right. Let's see. What else is he saying? Some orcs were created by modifying elves, right? Which are the ones we were talking about. Others by modifying humans. Yeah. And then they bred from there. All right. And Poppy marries nobody.
I like that joke. Good addition.
100%. Okay. My 2 cents on next episode. Man, there's a lot. I don't think the dwarves are going to come and help. And I'm saying this because of what Elrond says at
the Council of Elrond.
Yeah, the Council of Elrond. I don't think the dwarves come. The dwarves do not come back out of those of Khazad-dûm. Period.
That was heartbreaking. That was true.
I mean, I think we're still going to get some of their story throughout the rest of the seasons that the Ring of Power plays. But it's going to be just sadness.
Yeah. Gosh.
Then we have, I like his thought about Galadriel trading the ring with Adar. She seems to have a relationship with him of sorts, even if it might be mutual respect, whatever it is.
Some empathy.
I think that Adar is going to be betrayed
by
Glug?
By either glue. Yeah, well, he's got little dots on his, so I don't know, little hoop de doos on his U. So I'm gonna say glued, but whatever. Either he betrays him or glued just disappears, bounces out. One of the two, because like I said, we saw him that he's got a wife and a baby, so who knows what's going on with that.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Sauron at the end of this season takes over the orcs. And that's, I mean, from the Númenórean side, right?
Oh my gosh.
Because they weren't even in this episode. There was none of that. I will say who I think might save the elves and not the dwarves. And I hate saying this because I hate this little bastard. But Theon might show up with an
Theo?
army of men. Yeah, Theo, whatever, Theon.
Okay, I'm like Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah,
is an
Theon
Italian
Hey.
All right, so he reminds me of Theo. Theo and Theon are very similar in my mind. I hate them both.
Theo.
I
can see that.
So Theo and Isildur might show up
Mm.
with an army of humans, because we know that in the final battle against Sauron, the elves and the humans fought side by side.
Oh my God, that's right. Good job. Okay.
So that's where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna cut it short.
We're-
We're gonna go ahead.
Quick question. Where do we? So it's 5 seasons, is what they're saying it's going to be, right?
Okay.
And this
Do
is
we
Oh, is that what they said?
I think so. Do we think the
Spoilers!
5th season is going to culminate with like the battle at Mordor with Isildur and all of that?
Ooh.
Oh, listen, 100%. I think that's where this series needs to end,
Mhm.
right? It would be cool if they pulled like a Marvel, and after the credits, we get a Council of Elrond clip,
Mhm.
basically telling us that there's more to come, which would be awesome. Because
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see a series of the Lord of the
Yes.
Rings and the
Mm.
Hobbit. Over years, instead of just movies. It would be freaking awesome if they did that.
But the movies were fantastic. You
No,
have
the
to
movies
say.
are incredible. I'm not taking anything away from the movies at all. But to have a contiguous cast, right? Like to have the same Elrond and Galadriel and all that stuff, that would be amazing. But I think that's where it ends. I think it ends in that battle.
Mhm.
Okay. It's gonna be
Anyways,
fascinating to see.
Joe is saying Eregion is done. Survivors escaped through the dwarf tunnel, just like Eldril's tunnel provided the escape from Gondolin. Yeah, I
Really
mean,
interesting. I love that.
I mean,
I want all
yes,
of this to happen in
yes,
one
but
episode.
overall, we know what happens to the dwarves.
Right.
Damn. Don't you hate it though? I don't want to acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
I
It sucks.
know.
I
You're
don't
gonna have to
like.
force me to watch
I don't like it. All right. So, final goodbyes. Winespring, you go first, and then we'll throw Meg out there.
Yeah. So final thoughts would be a quote from the Elf King, which was, "The king's place is wherever they are needed the greatest." And I just want to flip that around to say, the content creator's place is wherever they're needed the greatest. And that's why we're here for you guys, because we love to talk about this stuff and create, a fun atmosphere to laugh and joke and definitely make difficult games for you. And we love participating in this way with you. So definitely come back next week where it's going to actually be hard. I promise. You guys are not going to know what's going to hit you. No one's going to get anything right, and everyone's going to be mad at me, and it's going to be great. So, yeah. And you can find me on X at Winespring
Actually, you know
Cafe. Come say hey.
I might actually have something to throw up at the last second as a part of a game to upset them. Let me see if I can find it.
Mike,
because
were
clearly
you here for the first question? Did you miss the first? I don't know if you were here when the first one. It was really hard. Nobody got the first one right. Don't anybody spoil it. Because if he wasn't here, I think we should put it up again and see if he'd get
the first one.
It.
Oh no, yeah, nobody got that shit.
Nobody got that one right.
Hold on, I'll bring it.
Rocked it.
I'll bring that back up while I'm trying to find what I wanted to show.
No spoilers, anybody who was here. No spoilers.
Let me go back into the folder. Into the folder, into the fire. Q1. Let's bring that up. And that's as big as I'm making it. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. All right, well, that's happening. Let me see if I can find
what is this, you guys? If you weren't here for it, I finally stumped you. S class for sure, Mr. Moonbound. Thank you. Next week I'm getting S++, is all I'm saying.
We'll leave that up there for LBF for a second.
I know. I don't know if he's actively watching right now.
I don't know if he's not, but it'll give me time.
Come on back. Come on back.
It gives me time to do what I'm doing.
Okay, perfect. I love it. What are your final thoughts, Meg, while we're checking this out?
Yeah.
I
your
want to
goodbyes and
see
final thoughts.
a spin-off with a John Wick style movie series with Elrond
Whoa.
avenging his horse.
Oh
'Cause I was
my
very
God.
upset by this.
That is awesome.
Not gonna lie. Oh wait, that's not what I'm trying to do.
I just did not
Um,
see that answer or
I
response
know.
coming.
Is
I
LBF
guess.
still out there?
So
No,
upset.
I don't see him.
Oh, here he is. Is that Galadriel? Okay.
Ooh, keep guessing. We're gonna give you 2 more guesses.
If you want it, you got 2 more.
While I try to figure this out. Is that the right page? Yeah, that's the right page.
This is a tough one. Like Blinded Fool. I did this specifically to stump everyone. So I actually worked really ferociously hard on it.
This I will admit this was amazing.
He said, "Oh, it's not from the
It
show."
What do you say? It's not from the show?
He goes, "Oh, it's not from the show."
That's not bad.
That's pretty funny.
It's
We're
not
giving too
wrong.
much away by all of our jokes.
No, he's closer. You're warmer. You're definitely warmer.
Definitely.
Is it 3? Let's see. No.
Watch. He's rewinding. He's rewinding back.
He's going. He's looking through the thing. He's like,
He's, looking
Cheating.
through. He's cheating. I don't
1, 2,
believe
3.
it.
Who, me or him?
Like Blinded
Like
Fool.
Blinded
Is it
Oh,
Legolas?
Legolas? Okay. All right. Let's show him.
You're on the right track.
Should we show him? Should we show him who it is? Are you ready to do your thing yet? So we can
Fine.
show him?
Yeah, I'm downloading it now. All right, let's show him who it is.
All right, Blinded Fool.
find
We're
that
showing this
folder.
again just for you. Is it a self-sealing steamboat? Well, maybe.
It's the possibility. Would you believe us if I said it was Frodo?
Frodo Baggins.
Would you believe us, light blinded, if I said it was Frodo? Is he answering? I don't know. I can't
Sure. He said sure. Yeah.
It's
'cause
Frodo.
It is Frodo.
It's Frodo.
It is the best Frodo I have ever seen in my life.
The bestest Frodo ever.
I can't wait to show
That's who
Kritter
that
that we did this.
is.
She's gonna love it.
That's freaking amazing. All right, I'm gonna shut this down real quick, and then I'm gonna bring up what I did. So, is anybody
This is
familiar
your
with what?
fandom.
If anybody familiar with what a rebus is, not Reba McEntire, but a rebus.
Oh,
No.
Reba
not-
McEntire has a really
not-
good restaurant in Oklahoma.
And not a Reba, and not a Reba like Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh no.
REBUS.
R-E-B-U-S. No.
It's a type of puzzle in which you have like little icons or pictures that make up something, and you have to guess what it is. I
Ooh,
posted one
okay.
on TikTok that I thought was easy, and I was highly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I remember.
and
Okay,
I
I
thought-
haven't seen it.
This is a different one. So
Okay.
I thought was easy, and clearly, my brain is broken. So this is a different one
Okay.
that I've made, and so
We're gonna
Is
see if we can do
Wheel of
it.
Oh,
Time
wait,
or,
oh, is it
Rings
a
of
movie?
Power
Hold on.
themed?
Good
it
smarts.
is Rings of Power. Well, actually, it's Lord of the Rings themed.
Lord of
Okay.
the Rings. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Yep.
So
give it a
let's
shot.
see. All right, chat. Who do you think this is? This is a name. Can you guess the character? Lord of the Rings fantasy. I think
Emily?
it's easy.
Well,
But
sure.
then
You're
again,
not seeing anything.
everybody that knows me knows that my brain is broken. So
Okay. Show us.
You got to show it to us.
there's no showing. I just have to tell you what it is.
What?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Sour plus Running Man, Sour Running Man, Saruman.
So
What are we
that's
supposed
it.
to be figuring out?
He
Oh, wait,
already
can you not-
told us it's Saruman.
I know. I'm like, what are we supposed to be doing?
This is a sour face, right?
We can't see anything.
Wait, how do you not see
That's
it?
why we've been
Oh.
saying, show us things, Tavern.
All right, I'll give you a different one. Just a second.
Yeah.
So, all right, so this is an example. This is Sour and Running Man. So Sour Running Man. Sour
Okay.
Running.
Okay. You're giving
All
us
right.
a chance now by showing us an image.
So I'm gonna give
Okay.
you another one. Because I
Okay.
forgot that it downloaded too. This one's easy. I think it's easy. It's a movie. It's a sci-fi movie.
So
can you guess
not
the
Lord
character?
of the Rings. Starman? Starman
can
with
you
Jeff
guess
Bridges.
the character?
It's close. Look at the
Star
background.
King.
The background matters.
Oh, it's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Star Wars, Star Trek. No, close.
No, it's Guardians of the Galaxy in the
Yeah,
back.
no, you're right. No, I'm reading the chat. It is Guardians of the Galaxy. What character?
Star Lord. That's his
There
name.
you go. Star
Yeah,
Lord.
man, I was trying so hard. My brain was.
We
digging.
totally
Oh,
we
like
worked
Ryan
together
said
on that.
Star Lord.
There you go.
Went back to
So
Star Lord,
there's another one of these that's Wheel of
Show
Time
us.
inspired
Show us.
on my TikTok. You want me to bring up my TikTok?
Well, just
All
show
right,
us.
hold on.
This is fun.
All right, hold on. Let me go find my TikTok.
Ooh, what do we have? Let's look at all these little things. On
No,
our
you're not looking at any of my stuff. You stay away.
Stare it out forever.
Don't look at my passwords either, lady.
That's exactly the kind of thing I hope for. Oh, I mean, what? Who does that? Nobody
What's
else.
happening? Can you go to TikTok, please? Thing. Man, this is slow. All right.
Okay, so we got welcome.
Can I pause this? Yeah.
I already got that
guess
one.
the character.
Yeah, you already know this one.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did this one already?
Well, I went crying to her in Discord because I was like, nobody's playing my game because I'm dumb.
And it says level easy, and nobody got it.
Nobody even tried. Actually, the answer is on the right, so ignore the right.
Oh, I'm totally looking at it.
Don't look at that man behind the curtain.
Here, let me see if I can.
Let's see. So it's like, what is that? A welcome and a yield sign? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Sort of. Yeah,
I'll
close.
say it's caution.
Yeah, it's a caution sign.
Oh, is that the Matt Cawthon?
Yeah, it's
Here we go.
Matt Damon. Show
That's pretty
Matt
funny.
Damon. So basically, it's welcome Matt plus caution sign equals Matt Caution, which equals Matt Cawthon.
There we go. There we go.
And that's how the game is played.
Oh, that's a welcome, Matt.
Yeah. It's not a critter, Frodo. I am not as good as you.
No, this is so fun. I think you should make those for the finale too. Like you should have a couple of those, so our guests can really have a great, frustrating time here on the Will and Chill Show.
Okay. All right. Final thoughts. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I truly appreciated it. So does Wine Spring. Meg, thank you for being our amazing guest.
Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna hide everybody real quick just so they can see my awesome thumbnail that Wine Spring apparently thinks I'm in a horror movie phase.
He is being so creepy.
What?
Where'd you go?
There we go. I was showing in the background. Anyways, not creepy at all. I love them. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will be back next Monday at our regular time for episode 8 discussion of the Rings of Power. This Friday night, catch the Nastronauts on Malkier Talks. Winespring and I are, it's a D&D campaign. It's a one-shot that's turned into a year shot because we've been playing it so goddamn long.
Because we love it.
Yeah, our poor DM is at her wit's end.
Roof Mistress, we love you.
One episode, I believe one episode we got through 3 sentences of the campaign.
Yeah,
oh
we're detailed.
It was
but
pretty
sometimes
amazing.
It's fun to watch. So
and Mr. Moonbound in the chat is also a member of our party.
Yes.
So we've got that coming up October 12th right here on my channel. We are doing the Wheel of Time Drunken Spelling Bee with Wine Spring Cafe, Sulin, and London River, who may or may not be back. Actually, no, she agreed to be back for our full season chat discussion and re-tier listing.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild time next week.
We're going to have a few guests coming on for that one. So don't forget we don't have a date for that one, but it'll probably be a couple of weeks after episode 8 airs.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Bye, chat. We love you guys.
Adios.
Don't forget,
Love y'all.
if you like the stream, like, subscribe, do the things. See you soon.
Like, post, retweet on X also. Thanks.
Yeah, that too.